a go. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction.
Here you can see the delivery from Grealish is absolutely spot on. And just look at that strike. He opens up his body and makes a really clean contact with the ball. A great finish.
Unable to find anyone with that.
Yeah.
They could level it here.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Time running out.
Mic 1, 2, testing. Are we loud and clear? Yo, yo, yo. Is there a delay?
What a time to score. A goal to surely win the
Yo,
game.
yo, yo, yo.
Testing. Testing 1, 2.
And the delay?
Will he play it in? Oh my goodness me!
Good if you guys are good.
Drive out at home. Well, practice.
Can you hear us now?
Breathtaking goal.
Did you not switch?
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we?
Can
The
you hear
accuracy,
us, Josh?
The connection, the accuracy, that's a great goal.
Oh, brilliant. Everything about that was just right.
Well, looking at this again, I'm really surprised he's taken the shot on from there.
Having a try. Tremendous. That has been absolutely thundered home. Oh, yes. An incredible strike. That's got everything you'd ever want to see from a goal.
Well, let's have a look at this again. It's a sweet connection, generates so much power. Not many goalkeepers will keep that out.
He's hit that well, and it's there. The goal that brings them level.
Well, just look at this. He couldn't have hit it any better, could he? This is the perfect example of a bicycle kick.
This for the lead. And it's in. What have we just seen? That's bordering on the miraculous. He will never, ever score a better goal than that.
Well, here's the replay, and what a finish this is. The skill level is unreal, and he makes it just look so easy. It's an absolute brilliant goal.
It's what he's there for. Now there could be a chance to counter. Mbappe. And it's opened up. Oh, yes. As clean a strike as you'll ever see. What a goal.
Well, we're not going to get tired of seeing this, are we? Think he's surprised most of us taking the shot on from there. Not least the keeper. It's a superb strike, though. And this is probably...
It's a fierce effort. A goal! They've done it on the rivals' home patch. Will that be the result?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AHS FC Pro League Game Week 4. My name is Langelihle Ntobeko Mthembu, and I'm here with Yastil, aka Mr. Ramcharan. How are you, sir?
All good, and you, sir?
100% great. It's been a while since we've shot or streamed anything. Kids have been obviously on they've had exams.
Examinations did come up, yes. Most of them have been on that study grind.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
that is over, they're back to it to see how they fare over here.
100%. And if you didn't know, the AHS FC Pro League is Amanzimtoti Esports FC 24, where the guys will be competing for title of the best FC 24 player. And ladies and gentlemen, our social handles are AHS FC Pro League. I haven't been at it for a while. AHS FC Pro League on across all platforms. So I want to start like this, Mr. Ramcharan. So you were a part of the tournament.
Yes, I was.
Had a great run. Got knocked out.
Yes.
Seeing the guys having come this far now, you know, what's the next move? Like, how would you have prepared for this part of the tournament?
Oh, if I was at this part of the tournament, I'd probably have been practicing because we have the best of the best out here.
100%.
So it's going to be exciting to see and exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Money, we have two teachers versus 6 students.
Yeah.
So, you know, we still have this little
teachers are still there.
teacher-student rivalry going.
Yeah,
so it's going to be interesting to see whether the teachers hang in there or they actually do get eliminated.
100%. And ladies and gentlemen, the first fixture is Mr. Zama versus Arian, and it is going to be a thriller. Mr. Zama surprising a lot of us. We weren't expecting any other teachers to get this far, but he has, and he's doing a phenomenal job. You know, as a teacher, you know, he's raising the flag high for you guys. But where are you guys with winning? Do you think it's a student that wins it, or it's a teacher that takes it home?
Ooh, like my heart is with the teachers because you know they're colleagues. But like I would like to see a student win it at the end of the day because this is for them ultimately.
And then Arian, Mr. Zama, what's your prediction?
My prediction. I'll put my money on Zama for this round.
Yeah.
I want to see him in the semifinals. I want to see at least one teacher in the semifinals. You know, so
Yeah.
And also Arian did beat me, so a little bit of animosity.
A bit of animosity there. And we are kicking off. It is Arian versus Mr. Zama. Well, they've paused. A little bit of technical difficulties there. We've got a superstar, Mr. Jeff Harper there in a picture. But he's now had to take off his hat. Let's see what happens. We've got a little bit of a pause there, ladies and gentlemen. They're having a good time at 30 High. Somebody's looking for a hat. As you can see in your picture there. We will be back with you shortly, ladies and gentlemen. That was just a how's it there from the high school principal. And we are back.
Right.
Yes, kicking off is Mr. Zama with Arsenal, kicking off from left to right. And Liverpool
Saka
is
with the ball.
Arian.
Yes.
Saka galloping down that right flank.
All right. Arian's possession. Let's see what he can do with this.
Look, Arian, I don't think I remember him using Liverpool, but he's just lost the ball there. Odegaard, 6-yard box, but great tackling there by Van Dijk. I haven't really seen him use much of Liverpool, I think, you know.
It was Bayern, I believe, last time he played with. So
100%.
This is interesting choice by him. We know Arsenal has a great counter-attack once they get that ball. So I understand why Zama might have picked this team.
Yes, 100%. And if you have just joined us, Mr. Zama is using Arsenal and Arian is using Liverpool. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 0-0 and it's 7 minutes in. But here's a shot there. Ooh. Great save. Great save there by the Arsenal goalkeeper. And it is a corner for Arian. You look, it's a good opportunity. Let's see if hopefully he can actually convert from here, because I think the first goal will definitely show us what direction this game's going in.
Yeah, it's going to show the tide of the battle.
100%. And that was well defended there by Arsenal. Mr. Zama trying to get out, turning defense into attack, but sloppy passing got him in trouble. Oh.
We're still fighting for this ball in this back half.
And there we go, they're out of it. But again, passing into thin air. Well, I'm not really sure if it's the game that's glitching or the players are a little bit nervous. But here we go, there's a break for Liverpool. What can Arian do? Passing it around the 6-bar, and it's a banger. And it's a finish. Arian, Mr. Zama, looking like he's in big trouble now. 1-0 to Arian. He's looking absolutely fantastic. Looks like the exam break didn't do much.
Somebody's been playing through exams, it seems.
It looks like somebody's been practicing. But I think it's been a very shaky start from both players. I think it's the nerves as well. It is straight knockout now. There's no two legs. So Mr. Zama's going to have to make sure that he makes sure that he keeps himself in the game at least all the way down to penalties.
Indeed. And with his possession, let's see what he can do. Maybe feel it out a bit, maybe see how the game plays out, and then try to take the offense. But it's unpredictable, right?
100%.
It's unpredictable. We'll see what they're up to.
But he's looking good there.
Ooh,
Space downward from Martinelli. That has to be a foul.
Has to be a foul. All right.
Ooh, what is he going to do here? Great position to be taking a free kick from. Oh, he goes all the way back.
Okay.
Pretty unorthodox there. Let's see what Mr. Zama has here. It's build-up play, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Liverpool just looks so nice and organized there in the back. If you could just look at their formation. Trying to get that final pass just doesn't work.
And Arian with the ball again, and now on the counter-offensive. Most of the players are out of this. So
and so Bosley just taking him.
It's going to be the...
Is it another one?
Oh,
what a finish. What a finish. Practically walked it in. Arian looking absolutely phenomenal.
Indeed. Yeah.
And as you can see, the celebration sweeping the teachers out the tournament there. Look, there's two halves to the game. I do believe that Mr. Zama still has a chance of coming back at it.
It is only 2-0,
But you play someone as good as Arian as well. You want to come in and you want to make sure that you bring your A game. Especially when it's straight knockout. But let's see what can happen going forward now. Is Mr. Zama kicking off for the second time after a goal. And look, for some reason, his passing seems very slow as opposed to what he was doing in the round of 16.
I don't know whether he's trying to feel it out or he's still getting accustomed to it. Maybe it's been a minute since he's put it on, but like it could be that.
100%.
Yeah.
And the guys haven't obviously played in a long time.
Indeed.
A couple of weeks. And look, I still believe that there's two halves to a game. So, but if Arian's doing things like this, juggling in the box, what a finish, Mohamed Salah. And there's that dance that Benson cannot pronounce. I had some of the kids come up to me and were like correcting my pronunciation. But look, it's again Arian showing his dominance, showing exactly why he's gotten this far in the competition. And it's 3-0 first half.
First off, I'm still in it, still technically at 3-0. Once one more gets put behind those goalposts, it's going to be a really rough ride for Coach Zama then.
100%. And it's just, there's Coach Zama, he's got space, he's got to finish that. Unlucky. Great save. Great save there by Alisson. Saka whipping it in. And again, just Liverpool looking trumps and
possession, and
it's Mohamed Salah with that pace.
He's not going to be able to catch up on any behalf. It's all up to the goalie.
He's still got a bit to do, and too much space there, I think, for Arian, and he ended up not converting. But again, it's just showing you that I think Mr. Zama is going to have to do something about his formation halftime. I think he's got to have a little bit of more of a defensive balance between his back line and the front line, the middle of the park, because that's where it seems like it's breaking down.
Indeed. Once it gets into Arian's quarter, it seems to be falling apart.
100%.
That step.
It's that final pass that you look for, and again Liverpool just looking absolutely strong, but
again at the halfway point.
We see that
Arian gets possession again.
It's Arion in position, but then Odegaard well blocked. It's passing again to nobody, Coach Zama there. And can Arion punish him for that mistake? Down the wing, Mohamed Salah's got it with the dummy. Back to Nunez, McAllister. And it turned great defensive work there by Arsenal.
This is a chance to convert if there's any. So let's see if he can do it.
Ball over the top looking great. But I don't see any Arsenal players
in the box.
Yeah.
They seem to be
just strolling towards the box. And again, Liverpool trying to turn defense into attack. Arian just seems to be a little bit more comfortable than Mr. Zama for me from where I'm sitting. And then again, look, Arsenal just still have a great opportunity of making sure the deficit doesn't go any higher before the next half. But again, that's beautiful skill by Arian. Robinson down the line. Nunez, will he finish? Trying to be cheeky, doesn't work. And keeper gets a hold of it. But again, the ball is won by Liverpool, but breaking it down there in the defense is Mr. Zama.
And once again, Arian still playing in Zama's area, and
it's half the game is in the losing half.
And once again, where are the rest of the players? He needs to buy them some time to catch up. And it seems that even though Arsenal have a great counter-offensive, you have to give them a chance to play with their striker at the end of the day.
It looks like he's playing one striker. The way they're moving, and it's a penalty. Will he convert Saka versus Alisson? Arian versus Coach Zama.
And
finish.
It's one in. Okay,
Finish.
He's still in it if that's the case.
Still in it, 3-1. Mr. Zama back in it. But you can see there he's got his game face on, fully concentrating there. He knows he's got a big job ahead of him. And then there was a brilliant penalty there by Saka, rather. Look, one more goal and it changes the whole dynamic of the game. We've still got a whole half
Indeed.
of football to go. So he could come back.
He could.
He could definitely come back.
Nunez,
what is he doing?
The whole line,
no
and
ways.
He put one in.
That has to be goal of the tournament. That is phenomenal.
Indeed.
Walked right through the whole team.
It's like the players weren't even there.
Wow. Look, I've never seen the whole tournament. I have not seen that. But look, if you look at Arian and the amount of goals he's scored in the tournament, he's looking absolutely great with the amount of goals. So him doing that just tells me somebody either wasn't studying or somebody wasn't studying during the exam break, or someone's exceptionally good at FC. And I think it's the latter. And it is halftime, ladies and gentlemen. It is Mr. Zama versus Arian. And it is 3-1 halftime. Mr. Zama not doing the most for the teachers right now.
Not at all. Our fate's still in him.
We
want to see him progress. So let's see how it plays out. He got a time to adjust his team here. Hopefully make some adequate changes.
100%.
And come back at it stronger in the second half.
And look, Liverpool are obviously one of those teams that whenever you're playing somebody, you know that that player understands football. They know the team is strong. But Arsenal also on the flip side, that's the case. So I think with Mr. Zama, he's just got to add that a bit of attacking flair going forward. But we are back live, ladies and gentlemen. It is Arian versus Mr. Zama, Arsenal versus Liverpool, and it is Mr. Zama on the ball on the attack. Great crossfield ground pass. What can Saka do?
Playing around with it. Finding an opening, trying to find a space, spread the players out a bit.
He seems to be doing a lot more passing in the final third. And then Arian just showing too much there to Arian there was Mr. Zama. But again, great tackle there. Great tackle there. And again, Liverpool just too resolute in defense for me.
Denying possession at every opportunity that they can.
100% true. And that middle of the park again, same trend as the beginning of the first half, where it just seems like it keeps breaking down for Arsenal, even Liverpool at some points. But look, if you're Arian, you 4 goals up, you 3 goals up, you 100% comfortable. You've got a little bit of time to make a couple of mistakes. But on the flip side of the coin, there, Mr. Zama's got to make sure that he steps up.
Yeah, he needs to start playing his heart out, as as we would say.
Yeah,
You know?
100%. And again, just the muscle from Nunez getting away from Saliba. Oh, that final
Intercept.
pass.
All right.
Great interception, though.
Unfortunately, couldn't convert it to a clearance. And we still are giving Aryan all the space.
Look, Mr. Zama's under pressure there. Ramsdale, you can see the frustration there with Aaron Ramsdale. It is Arian with the corner. Can he convert it? Is this the 5th goal? Are we going to see something special? And no, straight to the player. But,
So close.
very, very close.
Very
Very close. Arian's just been there the whole time. The whole time he's just attacking.
He has set up shop.
100%. And he's one of those players that just seem to have a lot of attacking prowess and offering a lot when it comes to the attacking part of things. If you look at Arian, he's only lost 1 game out of the 4.
And yes.
And he has, on top of that, he's got 20 goals in the tournament. So obviously, plus these 4, it's another 4 to that. 24 goals
total so
in
far.
counting. In counting. So we're hoping that he will be able to, take a little bit easy there on Mr. Zama, but it's the quarterfinals. No one wants to do that. And it's Nunez, makes the keeper sleep, but great defense there by Saliba. Arsenal have got to make sure that they are not allowing Arian to do all that dribbling that he's doing before he gets to the final third. It's Martinelli on the run.
Ooh, but he can't break through that defensive line. That defensive line is extremely strong from Arian's side.
100%. I just feel like Mr. Zama hasn't gotten into this game yet. You can't really say he's still testing the waters now.
No, we're past testing the waters. This is
100%.
do or die.
And it's Nunez again in the Arsenal box trying to bend it in, but isn't able to do that.
And once again, we got another corner kick by Arian. We have
Trent over it. Look here, he's not one of Mr. Zama doesn't have the tallest team, so he's gonna make sure. And
it's
as I was about to say, he doesn't have the tallest team. He's gonna have to make sure that people like Van Dijk and Nunez are man marked. And it looks like it's about to be a landslide here. The goals are just pouring in now from Orion's side, and it looks like Ramsdale is not even a professional keeper at the moment.
Honestly, it looks like he's been sleeping on this job.
100%, 100%. But look, I don't know if Mr. Zama is aware that it's a knockout tournament. But again, knockout stages, anything can happen. And there he is with Saka dribbling.
Once again, he needs to buy his players time to get into this box and then make a play.
100%, and in turn that gives Orion's players time to reset as well. And it's Liverpool again on the attack. Salah turning. Gakpo on the ball. Great tackle by Partey. We got Van Dijk is just unbelievable today for Orion, but the interception again from the Arsenal players.
Havertz and
Partey. And it's back with Liverpool. And it's Arian.
Nunez is back on this run again. We've seen this done a couple times before in this match.
Will he finish? No. He won't finish. Salah still got the ball, and it is 6-1. And it is kind of safe to say that it is over for Mr. Zama there. Coach Zama, I don't know what is going on. He's played an amazing tournament, but today he just seems to be outclassed.
Yeah, the least he can do now is play it out.
Yeah, 100%.
God with some dignity at this point. Try and put 1 or 2 past just to say, I still kind of got it in me.
100%. But let's not take anything away from Arian. He's definitely playing some really, really great FC24. I think he's come in with more of an idea of how to play, because even his one loss in the group stages was against a really good player,
Yes, and since the interview stages, he's been saying he wants to verse the best of the best for this tournament, and here he is being presented with the best, and he's showing his best.
100%.
And this is what we want to see at the end of the day.
And overrunning again is Mr. Zama. I think he's got to go into ultra attack. His players are just taking too long to get into the box and create a play. And then again here we've got Mohamed Salah with that pace. Arian down that right-hand flank, and it's again
And
another
it's again
goal.
another goal.
I don't know if we can still be excited for these goals. They just keep coming, and it's like a normal thing now.
It is just a way of life, it would seem.
Coach Zama's turned around and he's speaking. He's speaking to the commentary desk, and he's got a great excuse there. The game speed is slow. Oh no, 100% well done there, commentary-wise from Mr. Zama. But again, Liverpool just looking like a much stronger team.
Indeed.
A lot more organized, and a couple of substitutions. I don't know, maybe that could change the game, but I don't see a comeback at any point.
Not at this late stage of the game. When only 8 minutes left on the clock and trying to put 7 past, oh, that's
To call a hard ask.
Yeah, that is a hard ask.
100%, and it's Trossard on the ball, trying to wiggle his way into the box, but Liverpool's just way too resolute in defense there. And it's Zinchenko. Too much from Mr. Zama there. I think he just needs to try find that final
And a
line.
great intercept by Arian once again. And here we go, Nunes with the ball.
It's like Orion's just waiting for him to make that pass and then intercept. But it's something that you hardly ever see, ladies and gentlemen. It is 7-1 to Liverpool against the Arsenal. Mr. Zama making a bit hard for him to go through to the quarterfinal stages right now. Semis rather. Semifinals. This is the quarterfinal stages, yes. Sorry, guys, we haven't been back in a long time. It happens. But back to the game. Liverpool just showing their dominance. They're just keeping the ball. Zinchenko there with a great slide tackle.
Unfortunately,
you would have won.
Oh, we have Salah with the ball, and once again, Arian. Oh, we got a good intercept there by Coach Zama. And he's on the offense, but then again, Arian takes it back from him.
Look, Liverpool, for me, just seem to be defensively the best team on FC24, aside from the competition, obviously, your Cities and your Real Madrid. And there, again, it's a red card. Mr. Zama just, he's, I don't know, I think he's lost it.
This is a slide out of desperation.
Yeah, but 100%. When you lose your game tactics, things like this start to happen. But again, Arian's got a great position here to take a free kick. It's 7-1, and we are in extra time. 3 minutes of extra time, ladies and gentlemen. And Arian just showing his great save by Ramsdale, showing his dominance. He's looking absolutely phenomenal, and can't wait to see him in the semi-finals. He books himself in there, but he's got a lot more to do going forward, and that is game.
That is
Mr.
game.
Zama just, unbelievably getting walked over by the young Arian, but he's looking absolutely phenomenal. But look, we are going into our next game right now, and our next game is obviously fixture-wise. It was supposed to be Jaden versus Caden, or is it Jaden? Well, it was Jaden. There was another fixture here. I can't really see it at the moment. It hasn't popped up on my screen. But we've moved to the game of Letizwe versus Mr. Mtembu, and another game that seems like it's going to have a big number.
Indeed. I've had the pleasure of playing against Letizwe in the first half, and he is a solid player at the end of the day. So all students have played against Coach Ntembu, so they should have a general feel of how he plays like, and it's going to be a very interesting match, I feel.
And can we just...
Okay. And here we have the players setting up. They're getting their teams ready. It looks like they're having trouble navigating the menus on the Tuizui side, or no, on Mr. Mtembu's side. We seem to be on the women's teams, and we're trying to find out where we're meant to be. It could be a technical issue with the remote that is acting up. So we're just having a few people look at that, make sure that everything is in order, and that no settings have been tampered with. And there we seem to have it. Okay, the settings seem to be found, and Coach Sama is cycling through the teams. Unless it...
I'll be very shocked if he's using a team outside of England, you know. But there we go. It is Real Madrid versus Liverpool.
Interesting.
Interesting game.
We've seen how Liverpool shapes up, so let's see how Real Madrid takes a crack at the Liverpool lineup. We've seen Nunes being an absolute monster on offense, and their defense has been quite legendary in this first game with Aryan and Kodzama. So it's going to be quite a match to see how Madrid takes their stab at Liverpool. Teams are finalizing their team management, and once this is sorted out, we will go into the first round for the quarterfinal match for these two. Forgive the rounds. We're coming back from vacation or from examinations, so we are quite slow, I would like to say. Alrighty. Okay. It seems that Real Madrid is making their final changes, swapping a few players around, while Liverpool is sorting out their offensive game plan. Alrighty. And here we have it. We're going into the game. Players are walking onto the pitch, and let's see how this match turns out. And kickoff has begun. We have Liverpool with the ball, and
yeah, so it looks like Liverpool versus Madrid here. Yeah, Liverpool starting off here. Looks pretty consistent, pretty good.
Robertson to Diaz. Oh, and we have Cruz. And the first shot by... Oh, no, that's a pass back by Mr. Mtembu.
Yeah, passing back to the keeper. A little bit of a risky move there in the beginning.
But he has the offense right now. Can he capitalize on this? Ooh, takes a shot, and it looks like we're going to get a corner kick.
Just unlucky there. But yeah, you've got a corner here.
Cruz taking the kick, and he takes a shot. Still has an opportunity to take into this, and it seems that Latuzzi has recovered and has got a counter offense going. Elliott with the ball currently to Van Dijk, and passing it all the way to Alexander.
And look, Madrid-Liverpool, great game. Even this fixture as well, Mr. Mtembu versus Letizwe. But look, Letizwe has obviously been unbelievably phenomenal in this game. He's second in the goal-scoring charts. He's looking very good after Amkelo. But for me, like, what the interesting part is the fact that he hasn't lost a game.
Hasn't he?
He has not lost a game in the tournament.
Okay.
And Mr. Mtembu, his opponent, has lost a couple of games. He's lost 3 games, won 2 out of 5. But look, again, he's another one of those players that play a very different type of game. You know, he was free kick, and Letizwe guaranteed using Liverpool.
Oh, we got a steal here from Coach Mtembu, and he's off to the races, it seems. He is
Mr.
pushing
Mtembu is
a counter
phenomenal.
offense, and a pass into thin air has left the...
And Liverpool, and you don't want to do that against Letizwe. And again, there's that passing from Letizwe, but intercepted. Mr. Mtembu there looking very good with the interceptions as well in the middle of the park, not giving Letizwe any time to break. And there's the shot from Mr. Mtembu. And lucky, he's looking absolutely good today. I don't know, maybe Letizwe is a little bit fatigued from the exams. What's going on? His game's not his general game.
He could be warming up too. It is this. He has been nervous. We have
there
been
he
seeing
is
him.
on the attack,
There
and
it goes.
there's the
First
finish.
goal.
And Letizwe does his thing. You can see him there take a deep breath, a little bit more comfortable with his game now. And, well, they didn't let us see the replay, but I think they will the next time around. I think the officials will speak to them about that. But, look, Mr. Mtembu as well, he's still got a great chance of keeping himself in the whole tournament, you know. But the hurdle of playing someone as good as Letizwe, who's also got phenomenal passing and also uses such good teams, you know. If he's using a Barcelona, he knows exactly who he's playing, exactly how he wants to play. When he's using Liverpool, he also knows he wants to go demolish.
Has he used Barcelona throughout this tournament?
He hasn't used Barcelona. He actually has, but he spoke to us earlier. We spoke to him off air, and I was expecting him to use Barcelona today, but I
Okay.
think he saw Mr. Zama pick Real Madrid and he was like, no way, not in FC24. There's no ways I'm doing that. But again, Real Madrid on the ball looking absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, we have Coach Mtembu here, just getting comfortable with the ball, you know.
Trying to get
seems-
some passes
yeah,
together.
Develop his game plan. But there we have a steal by Latuzwe, and we
in
got
that part of the
Jota
park,
on the
Letizwe
run.
will make
Sure, that's a goal. Yeah.
2-0 to Letizwe, and it looks like we are no longer going to have teachers in the tournament if it goes on this way. But look, I think Mr. Mtembu knows that he has a very, very tough game against someone who's got a very, very good eye for goal. And also, like I say, his team selection is always on point. But you look at the amount of goals he scored as well. He scored 34 goals in 5 games, adding these two now, 37 goals, you know.
37, yes.
100% win record, and goals per game at 6.8% a game. So that's 6.8 goals
Per match.
per match, which
Per
is
match
a
is-
great average.
Yes,
Great,
very
great.
impressive average.
Very impressive average, and he is definitely one of the guys that have been tipped for the next, for the final, rather. And again, it is Mr. Mtembu on the ball, trying to create that attack. Oh, I thought he was going to go out wide there.
Ooh.
And then Allison just knocking it over his defense, and it is Liverpool again on the attack.
Diaz with the ball.
Back
to
heel to-
Robertson, to Nunez, and back to Robertson, but a steal from Mr. Mtembu.
Looking good.
Oh, what happened there?
What just happened there?
We
And it's
seem to have
Elliot.
a fumble, and it's
Oh,
open.
3-0
There is no
to
keeper.
Letizwe. Oh, we don't know what it is now, but it's looking like a hiding again. But again, I still say at 3-0, and at this time of the game, I don't know if I'm Mr. Mtembu, I'm keeping the ball away from him. Trying to play as much possession-based football. Try to play out wide. He's got really, really quick players in Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo. And then you've obviously got someone like Bellingham, who
Yeah.
a very, very physical player.
Yeah, even Nunez, a tank with the ball. Once he gets it and he gets that run going, it's scary.
And there's that cross Elliott
And
again.
another one.
It
by
is a
Latuzwe.
4-0 at 38 in minutes game, or 39 minutes in game time by Letizwe, just showing his dominance again, showing why he is a number 2 in the goal scoring charts. He probably will be now overlapping Kelo when it comes to the goals. I think we will get that stacked now. And across the field to cover Hull is Mr. Mtembu, just trying to get a feel. And it seems like the teachers are just not getting into the game.
I think the marking has got the better of us.
Oh yes, we could definitely say that the teachers have been marking as well. 100%. I agree. I fully agree. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Mr. Zama. Mr. Mtembu conceding again to Nunez now. Letizwe just walking this game. 5 goals, half-time. Looks like we are going into double figures when it comes to this game here.
Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. 5 down, first half.
Is there a comeback?
Is there a comeback? It could technically be there, but you got to be playing out of your mind to...
Letizwe just showing off now, a couple of step overs, not running too much, trying to curl it in, but yeah, gobbled up by the keeper there and thrown out by the keeper. But again, one in that final third, and will he get punished? Oh, Letizwe just failing to punish Mr. Mtembu there. And there we go.
First half.
First half done, and it's 5-0 to the students, Mr. Mtembu. I think it's the marking for me. I think it's the late night marking that has him in this situation. But again, he is playing the second best overall player in the tournament. You know, I think Mr. Mtembu's done very well to actually get into the top 8 players as well. But I think now it's time for him to kind of change his formation. I would have gone 4-3-3 if I was him, just to
Push that offense a bit,
exactly,
yes.
push that offense, have that wide play available to him. But look, he's got a plan, and he loses it again in the second touch. And it is Liverpool on the attack. Letizwe, he's got the ball. Salah.
And what's happening here? We have a pass back by Latuzwe, and he still has this possession in Mr. Mtembu's half. And takes it, but...
Oh, that was very, very close. Very, very close by Letizwe from a distance as well. And it is Mr. Mthembu now trying to get ahead, turn defense into attack.
And it seems players are tripping and falling all over this
goal,
place.
the scrambles are unbelievable in the middle of the park today. We've seen 2 already in 2 games. And there's that ball over the top to his player there. And
and there comes the
there's
players,
the cross.
the cross, and Mr. Mthembu has the ball.
Well
and
defended. But just
still
getting
has to-
out of there is so difficult for him. Very, very difficult. And obviously, again, passing to the Liverpool player. I think right now Mr. Mthembu is going to have to calm it down a little bit and try play out from the back. But again, great win from him, great interception.
And this is a chance for counter-offensive, but
Would have
seems
played
to
it on the
pass
ground.
it a little too far ahead.
Anyway, I would have played it on the ground 100% just so he doesn't have too much to do. But again, Liverpool win the ball back, and it is back to Konate Van Dijk and back to the keeper. Safety first by Letizwe. And there's that defensive change there by Mr. Mthembu. He's going into a little bit of a defensive mode now, which, look, when it comes to trying to stop the goals, it's 100% great for you. But if you're trying to score the goals,
You got to be pushing that offense.
you've got to be pushing that offense. So let's see what happens. And again,
And Letizwe going in, saved by the keeper.
great
and
save there by Courtois. And again, it's Mr. Mthembu on the ball, trying to play that wide. You know, look, for me, I think just having 2 strikers is a little bit not Madrid for me. The type of players and the type of style of play they play. But it's Mr. Mthembu going wide to the byline, trying to open them up. There's a turn
and
by
he has
Vinny.
a shot.
Straight
and
at the keeper.
straight
But
at
look,
the
that is a positive play. Letizwe hasn't scored yet in this half, so we are looking good. And the corner is again defended very well by Letizwe using Liverpool. If you've just joined us, it is Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Mr. Mthembu using Real Madrid, who have 0 goals, and Letizwe using Liverpool with 5 in the who put 5 behind the Madrid defense.
And we've got to throw in now. See how Mr. Mthembu takes it from here. And back out. All right. Throwing it back into his half, trying to play possession. And lost in the cross.
And that's the thing with Letizwe. Again, it feels like the students have this way of playing where they don't really hesitate. They stop, wait, and play.
It's very instinctual based, you know.
Yes.
It's going with the flow and just see where it takes them, you know.
100%.
Once they get that steal, it's about to go into their favor because they know once you have something, you should press forward with it.
100%. And again, Liverpool winning the ball in that half. That's a great crossfield ball. Tries to knot it down, but defended by Militao.
And we have a counter offense going on here. Can Mr. Mthembu convert?
Offside. Unlucky, Mr. Mthembu. And look, those are also like a few things that kind of make it a little bit difficult to play against one of the best players. Is that you know sometimes the player's a little bit too anxious and you end up in offside positions, and then he wins possession again, and then again you're under attack. But it looks like Madrid are attacking now. It's Vinicius on the ball, a little bit of skill, but doesn't work.
Yeah, Alexander taking possession of that and passing it out. We now have Salah with the ball making this run. And how will Letizwe take this approach for this goal? He takes a shot and saved by the keeper once again.
Look, it's 5-0 right now. Letizwe hasn't scored. I think if Mr. Mthembu can keep it here in this half, he hasn't scored in this half. If he can keep it here, look, the deficit is definitely better than 7-1.
Yeah, better than last game. You're not wrong about that. But Letizwe is not going to give him that opportunity.
He's not giving him that opportunity. He is scoring these goals. With Mohamed Salah again and again. Just look at this play.
Ooh, we had another skip.
And it is Real Madrid on the ball again. Look, and that's the type of passing he should have been doing a long time ago. Just being calm, passing exact to where he wants to pass, passing to a player.
Find your clear players. Don't go to too many marked men. Don't have to play it too risky. But at this late in the game,
risk is all you got.
Risk is all you have now.
And offside again. Look, the high line that Letizwe is playing is definitely working for him. and he's Liverpool side, and it's him again on the attack with McAllister out wide, and great defending by Rudiger. Valverde on the ball again now to try.
Oh, again.
I'm not understanding why Mr. Mtembu's players aren't falling back automatically. Or is he getting? Is the play breaking down too quickly for them to get out of an offside position?
I'm not sure. It probably has something to do with Luizi's
Attack
strategy,
Yeah.
attacking strategy,
Playing
to
a
force
very
that
high
trap.
line.
Yeah, to force that trap upon his players.
And here we go. It's McAllister. What can he
Again,
do? Oh, what a save!
Saved by the keeper. And can we convert? Can we put at least one at this point?
Let's see if he can turn defense into attack. But that long ball again, getting to Mendy. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful pass. Can Mendy make something happen here? Oh, great cutback.
Oh, we
Will
have
he
it.
score? Oh, unlucky. Oh, unlucky.
And here we go, counter-offensive. Luizi looking to make his final push, but stolen by Coach Mtembu. And he is trying. He is trying to get past this wall. And 1 minute added extra time. We have McAllister the ball, deflection, and that's going to be the game. It seems.
Look, Mr. Mtembu did very well, but Luizi books himself into the semi-finals, looking absolutely phenomenal. Mr. Mtembu unlucky there. I think you should have played with the glasses on
Maybe.
this game.
Maybe.
But again, look, man, these kids are looking absolutely
They're looking phenomenal. They
Phenomenal
are
play.
out here to play their game.
And the next fixture is Ayanda Mbili versus Amkelo. But ladies and gentlemen, Jaden and Amkelo weren't able to make it. So we'll be moving directly straight into the semi-finals. And look, another thing is that I just think with the next two games, the semi-finals are going to have to... The semi-finals are going to have to be something that the guys really, really focus on, because now it's that one more game and then you're in the final and you literally turn out to be the best FC player in the school.
In the school. And it seems like Amkelo moves in by default at this point, right?
Yes, 100%.
Mili has forfeited this round by not being here today.
Yes.
For whatever reason that may be. So Amkelo doesn't get a...
We don't get to see him
We don't
now,
get to see
yeah.
him now, but
But he's one of those players that everybody's been very keen to see.
Indeed.
Look, man, I think he's been very, very unlucky with not getting to play this game. But also, on the flip side of the coin, makes things easy for him. He gets an automatic 3 goals, which will add to his tally.
Okay. And while we wait, we are just waiting for these players to gather around and prepare themselves. They seem to be having a great time around the practice tables currently. Everyone just playing and enjoying themselves. While we get the new players into positioning, preparing them, we just have a few short things to deal with. Yes. Okay. So, 2 players, I believe, are not here today. Ayanda Mbili and Jaden Duploy. So we are going to be moving straight into the semis round. Amkelo Tele will move in by default. We will give him a 3-goal lead on that match to help his deficit. And it seems that we are preparing the rounds for the semi matches. The organizers are getting the matchups ready for that. Amkelo is getting into position, and it looks like the first semi-round is going to take place between himself and Caden. It's going to be an interesting match. Both of these players have been showing a great performance. On last gathering, Caden had one of the most entertaining matches that we have seen against a Shivan Singh, who has been knocked out of the tournament. and Amkelo has been breezing through his competition. So will Caden give him a run for his money in this round, or will Amkelo have to actually put up a fight, or will it be a whitewash as it's been seen with Amkelo? So it is going to be interesting. It seems to be a bit of confusion.
So yeah, as you can see on the screen, you can see we're trying to get the next two players. Obviously, Jaden and I think Ayanda are not here, so that means that the other two go straight through to the semi-final. So that's what you can see on the screen. You can see Amkelo there, and I think Orion or Caden will be joining him in the semi-final. This is going to be an intense final. It's going to be one of the gnarliest games that you're going to see coming out of Toti Ha.
It seems to be Aryan and Amkelo. Caden's match will probably be against Latuizwi in these semis.
Yes.
So this is going to be a surefire round. We have seen Aryan put 7-1 past Kozdama. He's been to show that he's on form. And he's going up against the highest aggregate player for this tournament, being Amkelo. So this is bound to be a great match to watch.
It's going to be a phenomenal match. It is Orion versus Amkelo, Amanzimtoti AHS FC Pro League. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, we are in the semi-final stage. It is a two-legged knockout. Aggregate scores very, very critical for the boys. And I am here with Mr. Ramcharan, a.k.a. Yastil, who's also was part of the tournament. My name is Langelisho Ntobewagam, and my friends call me Benson. Ladies and gentlemen, Amkelo is one of the players that I have to say has truly, truly impressed me. I've seen him do some things that I've never seen in the game of FC, you know. But he automatically made it into the semi-finals, so this would be his physically first game, physically his first game for today. Sorry about that. And he's playing against someone who's already had a game. Does that in any way become a disadvantage for Amkelo, playing someone who's already played a game, who's a little bit warmer, so they say?
I think it would be to his detriment if he hasn't played at least a practice match, you know, just to warm himself up and get into the swing of it, because we've seen Aryan come into his own now. And remind me, who has picked who here? I've missed the...
well, we are going to find out from our officials. We were busy conversating here, and there's a pause there.
Ooh, first pause, okay.
We don't really know where the pause is at. 100%. It looks like Travis there is just watching the game himself, our official for the day. He's done a great job as well. You know, and it's a very big shout out to Amanzimtoti and the whole of the staff as well, just to make this happen, and the kids that have participated.
Indeed. It's great to have an organization committee with these kids involved as well, and seeing them actually contribute and try and manage and organize these events. You know,
100%.
It's great leadership skills on their behalf, and we're proud to see it from them.
Yes, 100%. And we have Amkelo using Real Madrid. It looks like he is not here to play games, and Orion is Liverpool. And here we go. It is Amkelo on the attack. Look at that.
And we've seen this matchup previously, and Coach Mtembu could not make it work on his behalf. So can Amkelo actually show that Real Madrid is more than capable of trying to deal with Liverpool?
And again, Orion is ranked 4th right now, aggregate-wise, but he's playing the number one, and the number one is showing exactly why he's number one. Look at that. Oh, but a little bit too much there.
But he still made a recovery, and he's moving in with this ball. Okay, we have a steal from Aryan, and it's going back to Amkelo's side. We have Salah on the run currently.
And there we see Amkelo winning the ball again, and Konate as well doing a great job there. And it is won by Rodrigo. Look, this game is looking
great. We're having great
midfield battles.
Midfield battles, you know. It's not a case of an intercept and run with it now. It's a case of actual tactical play being employed over here.
Yes, and I think the goal deficit will definitely drop. I think that the goal deficits will definitely drop because both players as well, you know, having to come this far shows you how really how good you are of a player, and the competition wasn't easy either, you know. So great congratulations to these guys. And it is Arian on the ball defending. He was defending a Madrid attack there, and there's the ball over, but just not enough.
Yeah. Quick passes by both players. They're keeping this ball bouncing between all of their members, and it seems to be a phenomenal play executed on both of them. It's just going to come down to who puts the first goal at this point. This is what it's going to lead up to.
And look, it's just seeing how these guys have played as well in the tournament. You know, obviously it's game week 4. It's our last week here for the year. But just like as a participant and as a teacher, you know, having something like this for the very first time at the school, what's your take on it?
Honestly, I can say it's been phenomenal. The kids have been having a great time. We as staff and educators have been having a great time with it, you know, especially with it being a teacher and student tournament. You know, it gets everyone involved.
100%.
We see the kids are enjoying it at home. We get every time they come to class, they're talking about these rounds. You know, there seems to be a genuine interest, and for our school to be like one of the first to like host it in the South Coast district, you know, it does bring a smile to their faces at the end of the day, and it's something they can feel proud of as well.
100%, and we will be back next year bigger and better, and we are still watching Amgelo Arion. This is a very tight game, 0-0, 27 in-game minutes, and it is Amgelo on the attack, but resolute defending by Liverpool. It looks like Amgelo finally met his match in this game.
It could be. I mean, these are the best 4 players in it now, right?
100%.
So it has to be nail-biting on their behalf.
And there's that ball. Oh, Vinicius, he's playing games with him. Is he going to finish?
Is he going to finish?
Great save by Allison. Too much by Amgelo, and you can see it in his face. He's a little bit frustrated there with himself. And the ball again lands up with the Real Madrid. What is he going to do? Will he be a little bit more direct? Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Very, very unlucky there, and it's a corner
kick. That was a save? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm impressed. That did not look like a save from my side.
I thought he missed completely.
Yeah.
And there we go, Rodrigo on the ball. Will he dip it in? Twisting and turning. That is Amgelo's game for you. He will confuse you the whole time. By tactics.
If there's anyone I found that can break those game's mechanics, it's Amkelo. It's crazy what he can do with these players. They move as if they are no longer human.
Exactly. And there's that break. Oh, but great defending. Look, Arion is keeping himself in this game. He's defending very well. Obviously, hasn't had much luck on the attacking side of things. But
this is a potential opportunity for him. Can he convert it? Can he get a steal somewhere? But Amkelo with the quick passes and
the dribbling, yeah.
It's very hard. And there we go. We have a ball through, and
and he misses it. And if you look at those stats, it's 4 shots to 0, and there's Amkelo making it 5 shots to Real Madrid to Liverpool's 0. And
Arion's putting up a great defense, but it feels almost now he's in that boat that he was dishing out a few rounds ago. You know, he has to convert these. He can't just be playing around in his court. He has to, once he gets his rhythm, take it and run with it.
100% true. And we see Amgelo again on the ball, trying his best to break through that Liverpool defense. But again, you know, Orion's not a pushover, and we can see him now on that left wing. But
we
again,
have Diaz with a great tackle there, and once we go, Amkelo back in possession, and is that it?
Is that halftime? It is a halftime, and it is 0-0.
That was intense.
That is an intense, very, very, very intense first half there, ladies and gentlemen. Amgelo being kept at 0-0 by Arion, and Arion as well being kept at 0-0 by Amgelo. It is Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Amgelo versus Arion, ladies and gentlemen. AHS FC Pro League, and it is Amgelo on the ball. Let's see what he can do from this space, playing through the middle.
Quick passes, but he still maintained possession, and it seems a steal from Arion here. once again, Amkelo takes it back. He's like, he's not giving him this opportunity to go past that midfield. He is trying to make sure that he puts one in at this point.
And I think if Amkelo is not careful, he's going to end up in a position where he might have to go into penalties and anything can happen at that point.
Yeah.
So I think converting now is what a ball. Great play, but the keeper's out.
And
Great finish by Amkelo.
Amkelo puts one pass.
Bites back to doing what he does best. And we never got to see that goal again because the guys are pressing X. But ladies and gentlemen, there's sure to be more goals that you will be able to see. And it is again Madrid on the attack. Great stop there by Arian. And it is Salah on the ball. Arian looking to turn defense into attack, but again,
Amkelo with these intercepts it's impeccable.
The defending is unbelievable from Amkelo's side. Defending from the midfield, and it's him again. Well,
in the box.
What
and
a finish!
Put the second one in.
What a finish! Great play, great build up. Amkelo showing us why he's 39 goals on top of the goal scoring charts, 7.8 goals per game. That's his average. Unbelievable numbers. He's looking phenomenal. And I'll tell you right now, I think Orion is going to have to make sure that whatever he does now is based on a comeback and he fights for that extra time or that penalty shootout. And it is Orion kicking off for the third time in this game. And it is Liverpool versus Madrid.
It is impressive to see how Amkelo is marking his players once they get the ball. It's as if he's giving Aryan no room to try and operate.
He can't breathe.
Yeah.
He can't breathe. He's kind of forcing him to pass earlier than he should. Oh, Mohamed Salah. What can Mohamed Salah do here? Great tackle there. Nunez.
There, and we have Salah and takes a shot, and it's
great save there by Courtois. And look, it's Arion realizing that I've got to attack.
Yeah, second half, 2 goals down, both goals coming shortly apart from one another, and you gotta try to find a way to equalize quickly.
And it's Nunez.
Then there we go.
And he does it. He does it. He actually equalizes. You can see the smile on his face because he knows he can come back. He knows he's capable of giving a good showing here. But look at that corner.
Look at this corner.
Whipped in.
Boom. And Nunez just there beating everyone. And
beating the player on the line and the goalkeeper.
With a beautiful header and into the goal. We have
great finish, and we've got a thrilling game here, ladies and gentlemen. Orion's right back in it at 2-1. What can he really accomplish by this? It's a win, or at least getting into the next round if he plays like this. You know what I mean?
It is possible. I mean, he's shown himself to put 1 in. That means 2 more aren't far off, if anything,
100%.
to take the lead.
If I can score, you can score. But it's Amkelo again trying to break that Liverpool defense. Some short, quick passes. And you don't want him doing this because that last pass will break your defense. And there we go. Great defending by Orion. Great defending there.
It's just not going to get to that ball quick enough, unfortunately. And Amkelo back into
great interception.
And can he convert this? Can he push offense off this ball?
Great ball over the top. Orion's looking like he's fired up now. Tries to get that angular pass, but just doesn't happen. Madrid now on the ball, but sloppy passing from Amkelo. Very rare, but he still wins that possession, and he's right back at it.
And we seem to have been through.
Brahim Diaz, what's he going to do? Dribbles the keeper, and what a finish. Woo, that was, whoa. That was wow.
Backflip celebration, and you can tell he's having a good time out here.
He is having a good time, and Arion has just made this a little bit harder for himself than what it was. Look at that. Making the keeper dance and sit down all in one. We are looking absolutely great in front of goal when it comes to Amkelo's situation. He's looking good. But again, Arion, if you can score, I can score type of situation. He's already proven that. He's gotten one behind him. And there we go. There's that siren. It's not the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. It is the school bell. We are at Amanzimtoti High. We are going to wait for that to die down a bit. And there we go. We are back at it. It is a crossfield ball by Orion trying to create a space, but it just doesn't happen. I don't know if Amkelo is man marking. It just seems like that.
I think naturally in his defense he is man marking because he tries to very hard to make sure these players don't get out of midfield. As you can see, once they get through like this, he does force multiple players onto that person running, and it seems to be a great offense on his side to try and steal back. But there we go. We took a shot and a save from the keeper. Can Aryan convert this corner kick as well? We've seen him do it before. Is it possible again?
Will he use that Nunez height and strength? But Courtois is out on time. And can Madrid turn defense into attack now? Out wide, there's a lot of space there for Vasquez.
Plenty of room to operate, and Amkelo just taking his time. Not rushing anywhere, it seems. And there's that dribble tactics that we've seen by him. And, he tried something there, but it seems that Aryan took an intercept.
And it's again Aryan on the ball with Mohamed Salah deep in his half. Konate trying to get out. He's trying to spread it wide to create some space and shift Amkelo's players, but he's having a hard time doing that. And it's Amkelo again on the ball. A bit of trickery.
And
he's got to finish
that.
Takes
the shot and 4-1.
Is there a comeback on the cards? I am finding it hard at 81 in-game minutes.
In-game minutes at 81, we got 9 minutes on the clock. That's like 2 minutes of real game time, and that is a difficult ask from Aryan. But we've seen Amkelo do it like in quick succession,
100%.
so it's not impossible. It's just a tall ask. Let's see how Aryan takes this offense.
And look, Aryan has played a very phenomenal tournament. I think he still finishes in the top 3. He will play the second. I mean, the
semis,
third and fourth.
losers, semis.
Yes.
Yes.
Third and fourth playoff. So he's done very well. It gives him a really great push for next year's tournament because rankings will come into play next year with regards to what group and who you play. So he is done very well for himself. But again, I think we are looking at. If not the best player, arguably one of the best players in Amkelo in this tournament. But there's still a game that we have to see. There's a player we haven't seen, which was Caden, who's going to be playing also a very phenomenal player. But these players that are coming in as the underdogs, what would you do going into the games coming in as the underdog?
As an underdog, I feel like it's unfortunate. Practice has to be the thing, right? At the end of the day,
100%.
You got to be in the lab trying to figure out how to exploit mechanics, exploit tactics, and play the best game that you possibly can, because you are going to get in a real life situation like this, you're going to get faced with players like Amkelo that know how to break the mechanics of the game. As we've seen how some of these players move, it's unnatural.
It's unnatural.
So you got to put yourself through that ringer and learn a few things or two so that you can adapt your game plan.
100%. And I think as well, like what I've seen from this tournament is a lot of the guys have grown in their gameplay. As much as we see guys like Amkelo, but it's Nunez, Aryan on the attack, and it's Nunez.
And Nunez puts one in.
4-2, and Aryan scores, and this is something he might have been wishing for a little bit earlier. 100%.
Maybe 10 minutes in-game time earlier, he'd be wishing for this. With 1 minute left on the clock, all Amkelo has to do is kick that ball off and just relax with it for a minute or a second or two.
I think Amkelo's in a situation where he's got to just manage the game, keep the ball, make sure the ball's moving, and he doesn't concede any goals. Because look, if the clock is still going and Aryan can score 2 goals, then we're moving into a penalty shootout. But I find it very hard for that to happen, and it's a very, very great goal, a very good goal there by Aryan, and that.
Amkelo seems like intent with what he can do with one player,
and
but
that's it. Game, set, and match, and it's Amkelo in the lead right now. It is going to be an aggregate game, and look. I'll be honest with you, Amkelo scoring a whole lot of goals, very much expected, but there is a second leg. I don't know how Aryan will come back from this, but the next game will be Letizwi, aka Ncwane versus Caden.
Yes.
Now, Caden is a player we haven't had a chance to really see much of today. It will be the first game today where we see him do his thing. But he's again playing second overall, phenomenal type of player as well. He's got a couple of he's got well over 30 goals in this tournament so far.
Indeed. Also, one of the players that arguably gave us the most entertaining match in our last session against Shivan Singh. To watch that comeback and him take it away, it was very entertaining. So we do know that he is capable, once he's down, to actually convert that to his favor. So
and like you going back to that game with Shivi. Look, there's been a lot of upsets for people who've just joined us who haven't really been following. Is that there've been a whole lot of upsets. Now that I think about it, we've got a couple of players that have been out. Like we've had players like Croxy, who was very, very phenomenal. Uwandile. We had obviously Shivi himself. Look, we've had some really, really good players get knocked out. So what you guys are seeing right now is the best of the best.
Yes,
100%, yes.
It's also very safe to say these players, like once a team does start forming at the school, they've almost solidified their positions in how they play. If anything, this is like a ranking between them to see where they position amongst each other. You know, so this is great exposure for them on to know their competition, know their teammates, and once a team does get formed, play to each other's strengths and help each other where their weaknesses lie, you know?
100%. And like what I'm looking at as well is the fact that guys like Caden coming in, using a team like Bayern Munich against someone as good as Letizwe, using his most comfortable team, Liverpool, he's already played a game. Same situation as the previous game. Does that play into play? A player that's already played a game a little bit more warmer, a little bit more comfortable?
Again, I said it last time. I mean, as long as they got at least one practice session in at the station provided,
100%.
I think Caden would be fine if that's the case. If this is his first game, it'll be a little bit more challenging without any practice, because warming up is an essential part of any sport at the end of the day.
100% true. And there's that ball over the top, Letizwe kicking off from right to left, and that's him on the attack with Liverpool.
Letizwe trying to
Great
take early
block.
goals over here, trying not give him any room to breathe. And we have a corner kick and out once again.
And once again, it is Caden using Bayern Munich, trying to get out, and Letizwe using Liverpool. Are we surprised? No. He's definitely got a thing with this Liverpool team. But it's Caden
on the offense right now.
and he's looking good. This is, again, another game where I think the deficit's not going to be that high. I think the players just have to now start realizing that, look, we at the business end of the tournament, I'm trying to get myself in a position to play in the final. And Caden looks like he's not taking it lightly. He's not letting Letizwe play his game. We see a bit more of an attack from him as well.
Again, we have these midfield battles going on, but a ball just went through.
Letizwe showing his class.
And here
That
comes
through
the
ball.
mix-ups and a save by the keeper. Great save.
Neuer on a point, stopping Letizwe there. That ball swung in. And still falling for Liverpool. Still on the attack. Can Caden get it out? Ooh.
Oh, over the bar.
Unlucky Diaz, not able to direct it goalwards. And here we go. It is Caden on the attack again. Caden's got a pretty unorthodox way of playing, but you know what I mean? As opposed to most of the guys, he's very, very calculated with these passes. It's no more than 11 passes, and we are at your doorstep. And there's that shot.
And
unlucky.
a little too wide.
Wide for Ncwane. And Ncwane, again, just showing us what those numbers mean. He's very, very good at building up and getting it to his opponent's 6-yard box. And there's that back heel.
And yeah, we have Letizwe getting a bit comfortable in Caden's half of the court.
He's
managed to take it back. Well, this is the thing about Caden, like you said earlier, calculate. He is making his decisions well in advance. He kind of knows what he is doing. And there we go. You know, like you said, 11 passes and I'm coming.
And I'm coming. And there's that break.
Yeah.
Can he finish this? But wow, great tackle there. But look at the quick passing there from Caden, and this is what people don't do against Amkelo and Letsuizi, is they're not playing those quick passes. They want to hold on to the ball for too long. But I think if you bring the game to them,
Yes.
they have a hard time playing. They're not used to going 5 rounds,
And
you know, they're not used to getting hits. They're not used to getting attacked.
It's about that that form of aggression. You know, it's you also got to think on your toes. You can't just have me thinking out here. You know, we're playing a game where we both got to be engaged. So it's good to see that these semis actually are shaping up to be the better matches on the tail end of this tournament.
100%. And it's Liverpool again on the ball. Mohamed Salah trying to create something. Letsuizi is Liverpool, and Caden is Bayern Munich. And it's Letsuizi on the ball. Nunez. Letsuizi has been coming out firing as well, trying to get those shots away, just not hitting the target.
And there we go, Caden with the cross. It's still his technically.
Harry
He still
Kane.
got it. And
Caden,
can he
what's he
convert?
going to do? Oh, great save.
Great save by the keeper. And he has a corner.
Save.
Can he convert this into a goal?
Caden just not allowing himself to be a pushover. Unlucky with that corner, and it is Liverpool. Can they now break? But Caden just looking too good when it comes to the high press. Look at him, just not letting Letsuizi break.
Got him on a bit of a defense right now. He needs to find a game plan to see how he can break this defense by Caden.
And there's that wide ball out to Trent. What can Letsuizi do here? Is he going to cut back? Is he going to shoot?
Takes the shot.
Takes a shot, and a great save by the keeper. At the near post as well. I don't see you beating Neuer at any time. And there's that ball in.
Oh, and a clearance clean by Caden, and he's off to the races. Can he convert this? This is a great opportunity. Letsuizi putting all the men on him, trying to find a way. And the keeper has come out to stop that.
And Caden is just looking phenomenal right now. He's just
still going at it. He wants this goal. You can see he is trying it. Everything in his opportunity, and quick passes. Easy positioning, and he takes a shot and a save. My word.
Caden is talking business right now. Unlucky there. Just couldn't connect.
He's truly giving Letsuizi something to think about on his approaches.
And we saw this in the first semi-final where they go into the halftime at 0-0. They go into halftime at 0-0. And then you come back second half. Can he change it? But there's Letsuizi again.
And
there's a shot. Oh, and he missed again. Oh, and he missed again. And that corner is well defended. There's Van Dijk.
And still taking the chance and a clearance.
Great work there by Bayern Munich. Look, Caden is definitely playing a serious game, and he's not offside.
And he's not. Oh, and it's just him and the keeper. What can he do with this?
What's he going to do? Oh,
hits the bar. Hits the bar.
Unlucky. End-to-end stuff here. Wow. I thought that he's going to bury that.
I also thought that would have been a goal. Hands down. That seemed like clockwork, but does not seem to be the case. But here we go. He's trying to play his game plan.
Caden is a brilliant player as well. Definitely a brilliant player. You know, we give props to people like Letizwe, like Amkelo, but we forget about the quiet guys that don't say much and do the talking on the pitch.
Indeed, and Caden is one of those.
100%.
We've seen him with these passes. He's so calculative. It's crazy to see what plays he's thinking about every time he gets possession of that ball.
And he's just been giving Letsuizi a hard time. Even now, there's a great tackle now. Can he turn defense into attack?
And that's the first half.
That is the first half at 0-0. And it is Letsuizi versus Caden. Caden's got a smile on his face. He knows he's playing well. He knows he's doing well. And Letsuizi will be kicking himself with the amount of chances
that he's had. He's had them all.
Just not hitting the target there.
But Caden instead could be said for Caden as well. He's had like 2 good opportunities. And
they've got to bury those.
Yeah,
hitting the bar very, very, very late in that first half. But we come back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the second half, and it is Bayern Munich kicking off from right to left, and it is Liverpool from left to right. And there's that interception by Liverpool. Will he get punished? But great tackle by De Ligt, and it's Caden now trying to make his way out. Letsuizi
that was
panicking there
by Letsuizi.
Coleman, what's he gonna do? Harry Kane's a very dangerous shooter of the ball,
Oh, and it's still his position.
and he cuts it back.
Okay.
Unlucky. What will Letwezi do now? He is on the attack, but again, stopped in his tracks by Bayern Munich. Unlucky.
There, once again, we saw Letwezi going for his quick passes, trying to convert that into offense very quickly, but Caden there
Just
with an
not
answer.
letting it happen, 100%. Not letting it happen. And Caden is looking absolutely sensational when it comes to making sure that he's keeping Letwezi at bay.
But here it seems to be Letwezi taking it a bit slow, trying to find an opening as he's found, took a shot, and unfortunately, not to his benefit. But he still has possession, so here we go.
There's that twist and turn by Jota.
And there,
unlucky.
Oh.
Wow. Unlucky. What a game.
We see the strikers and the keepers are doing a little dance over
They
here.
are having a great time in the business end of the pitch. And then here we go again. Letwezi trying to break, and he finally scores, finally finishes. Diego Jota. And Caden knows that that was unstoppable.
Indeed.
Unstoppable shot, top corner. Just gave him a little bit too much time. We weren't able to see that. But again, we are back, kicking off. Caden now 1-0 down. It is 1-0 to Liverpool. But here's Bayern Munich.
Here's he with his offense.
Here's Caden. Oh,
takes
unlucky.
a shot and deflected off a defender. Letwezi in his groove now. He's found his opening.
Mohamed
Can he
Salah.
convert this? And he does. And
he's-
there we go.
Look,
2-0.
I think once he gets into his groove and he gets that first goal, and again, second half, like I said, second halves are very, very important in this game. But look at it, Mohamed Salah just with unbelievable pace, making sure that he's striking that with power. Keeper's got no chance, and Letwezi one step into the finals for him.
Well, we've seen two being put back on Arion's side. So, you know, it's not impossible from Caden. And we have seen him in a position where he's down
He's
and
had
make
to
a
come
comeback.
back, yes, 100%.
So it's not news to him. The question is, can he do it now?
This is when it counts. This is where you expect him to do well with it, because you also look at him. He had a great run before this game, 60% win rate, 17 goals on the road to the quarterfinals, to the semifinals. So, you know, you look at him now and you say, look, you're capable of doing it, son. You know, I think it's just play your game and don't let the goals discourage you and kind of let you get you straying away from your plan.
Yes, indeed. But that's it with the sport at the end of the day, right? You gotta look at your battles and come up with a game plan on how to approach them at the end of it. So no situation is truly out unless time is not in your favor.
Most definitely. And it's again Liverpool on the ball, just a little bit more comfortable than they were first half, just passing the ball. And there's that steal from Caden, back heel pass. And can Caden get at least one back, make sure that Letwezi is a little bit uncomfortable, because he's seeming a little bit too comfortable at this point in time. But again, Letwezi with that wide pass. And what can he do? And there's an injury to Musiala. That's what the game says. And will Letwezi let him make a sub? No, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it.
Not yet. Caden's going to have to find the opportunity to get his sub at this point.
And here we go again. Liverpool are trying to break. It's Liverpool out wide in the opponent's box, but he dribbles all the way out.
Unfortunate. Getting a little too fancy with it.
Exactly. I think if he's going to do that, and you've got to make sure that you convert, and you don't want Caden scoring a goal, coming back, and then you
Off something like that.
So
Yeah.
you've got to just be a little bit more professional when it comes to things like that. The boasting is not really part of the game nowadays. But look, these guys, they're here to prove a point, and let's see what happens. And again, it's that midfield scramble, and then he breaks with that pass. But look, Caden's defense is unbelievably great today. It's just those two unlucky goals. I think now for him, it would be to just get back into the game, and it's him on the offense.
Him on the offense. He's one player in. Can you find another to support? Unfortunately, not fast enough.
Hospital pass in the sense there. And here's Letwizi again down the winger with Alexander-Arnold. Salah, and great tackle by Kim Min-jae. Elliot. Will Elliot finish? Oh, great block.
But Letwizi still has it, and he takes a shot. And
Open
that's
goal,
the third
and it's
one.
guaranteed. Gakpo scoring, and at 82 minutes, I guess it's safe to say that Letwizi books himself a spot in the final. Well, he's got 1 foot in the final because we've got another half to go, well, another game to go aggregate-wise. But again, look, there's 2 legs to this half, to this part of the tournament, and Caden's just going to have to take the positives from this game and try implement them in the next game, because he's been phenomenal with the defending. I just think Letwizi's just got a little bit more of an edge, and Letwizi's game is based on attack.
Indeed, and it does come down to those goals that were fumbled at the beginning, right?
100%.
You know, not getting that ad is it's a huge deal. So right now, with 3 minutes left on the clock, the best Caden could do is maybe put 1 or 2 in, and then that's it.
And hope for a good result.
A good result. But we shall see. Letwizi once again going on this offense. He's not going to stop here. Whether it's 1 minute extra time or 2, he's going to try and put 1 more in.
And there's Jota. Oh, but he passes straight.
And that will be the game.
That will definitely be game, but that was well played from both gentlemen. Unlucky there for Caden. Well done to Letwizi, and we will be having the very first semi-final comeback for the second leg. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the AHS FC Pro League. The guys are looking absolutely good, man. I'm enjoying it. The scorelines are soccer scorelines,
soccer
not
scorelines.
rugby.
They're not rugby scorelines. We're not getting left in the dust of 7-1 and 6-0. So this is good on their behalf.
100%. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, technical difficulties there. But yes, so right now where we are at, it's the second half of this first leg tournament. First leg semi-final round has been done now. It's the second leg. Amkelo comes back, and Amkelo will now be away, and Orion will be home. Let's see what teams the boys select. And it's... this is what it happens, and so it is Amkelo now who is back, sitting there, and in your picture you see Orion, and he's got a lot of work to do in this one.
Oh, yes.
He's got a lot of work to do.
Orion does have a lot of work to do. He's been, what was the previous?
4-2.
4-2, so he needs to put at least 4 goals in above Letwizi.
Amkelo.
Amkelo. So, and... Amkelo has to hold the line, put goals in here and there where he can, but play a comfortable game. And if it's anything like the previous one, Orion's going to be in a little bit of trouble.
Bit of trouble. But I think with regards to aggregate scores, I think the biggest thing for Orion, in order for him to be able to book himself a spot in the final, is he will have to balance out defending and attacking, and
yes.
like you say, converting those chances, especially against a player with the skill of Amkelo. He's coming into this a lot more confident. In this half, he's coming in confident. I'm sure he's won 4-2 against a very good player. So Orion's job now, I personally think, would be to come in, keep him away from the ball first and foremost. Try your best to play, to complete the passes, make sure the passes are completed, even if it means going back. But the main aim is making sure that Amkelo is not the guy that is knocking at your keeper's door, because he will punish you.
And at the end of the day, he's going to have to make Amkelo start to think where he's going to pass to, because it even seems when Orion does take his offense, we've seen Amkelo be there waiting for that offense. So Orion's going to have to make him guess and second guess and doubt himself when taking these offenses. So it's going to be a good one. Players are finalizing their setups. match is ready, and it looks like kickoff is about to be underway.
And it is the second leg, ladies and gentlemen, Amgelo versus Arion. And it is going to be the determining factor as to who goes into the first and second place and the fourth and third place games. So the final and the fourth and third place playoffs. But here we go, and it is Amgelo versus Arion, second leg. Amgelo on the ball, just touching a little bit, giving himself some time, just touching, passing those touches amongst these players, trying to obviously show Arion that he's got no chance. But there's Valverde, there's the turn, and ooh, unlucky.
Bit wide, but this is what we expect from Amgelo. He's not going to be playing around here right now. He needs to keep Arion off as many goals as possible. So.
And there we go again. Gakpo going wide. Arion is also, it looks like he's just attacking now. Oh, he's got to finish. Unlucky.
Oh.
Amgelo playing with fire there. Playing with fire. And there we go back to Arion. Arion just keeping Amgelo in his own half. Passing the ball back and forth. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. The idea was definitely there, and again stopped by Konate. Back to Allison with a whole lot of time as Arion, but I don't know what that was supposed to be. Oh, there we go. I think it was just a missed pass.
Okay, here we have Arion on his offense, but there we go. Amgelo's
waiting. There's that ball by Arion. Can he finish?
Can he finish?
Oh, Courtois making himself big, coming out very, very early. And there's Arion again with the ball. Amgelo
on it. Pushing forward slowly, surely. No quick passes on him from this side. He's waiting for his players to start to gather up. He's going to take it out the wings and pass it into. And there we go. A great intercept by Arion on the counter-attack. But Amgelo, once again, with the intercept, wants to keep the ball here.
And look, Amgelo is... He's playing that ball, but he's finding it very hard right now against Arion to be playing that type of ball.
Yeah, but we've seen this from these two players before, right? The first half is 0-0 round, and they're feeling each other out and getting comfortable. And then in the second half, it gets explosive. But Amgelo is genuinely trying to push an offense in this first half. We are seeing this. And there we go with the free kick.
With the free kick, can he convert Rodrigo over it? Amgelo with the shot, but off Diaz's
the wall, back. And
it's still him on the ball. Oh, great defending by Arion.
Arion making the push now. He has to get past these. And Amgelo once again.
Great defending from
him.
me.
Great defense.
I feel like he's got... he's before we talk a lot about his attacking, but I feel like his defending.
His midfield defense is it's been unmatched. I've seen throughout this tournament. It is so hard once you get that ball past that midway line, you need to convert it. You need to change it and turn it into your favor, because getting out of the halfway point is the problem.
100% true, and it looks like we've got a pause here. But again, the guys not checking their controllers before the game and having to change during the game, which is against the rules. But the technical team will take care of that. But again, like looking at this game, it's 0-0, and the boys are going back and forth. But I think the most important thing now is on Amgelo's end. Is to just make sure that he goes through, because he's practically through. He's got 1 foot in the door. He's got 1 foot in the door, and here we go. And it is Real Madrid, ladies and gentlemen, back in your picture. Valverde with the ball. Amgelo trying to make something happen. Chouameni, and it's Amgelo.
And there we go. He's doing his crazy nonsense with these.
He does it again, and he does it again. I do believe he is now eclipsed the 40 goal mark in this tournament, which is absolutely phenomenal. He's played less than 10 games to be scoring 40 goals. That's unbelievable. But look at that finish again with the Vinicius Junior, and the way the trickery for me is so confusing.
It's unmatched. Honestly, the best trickster we've seen amongst these lot of
100%.
kids clearly understands everything that goes into it, and he's in your head. He knows what you're thinking about when he's doing it. So it's crazy to watch.
Yep, and he's definitely living in your head rent free. And there he is
Goes
again.
and he puts another one in.
Look, I don't know what's going on with Orion's game there, because it looked like he started off very, very, very well. But I don't know what's happened to his gameplay right now. Vinny Jr.
Once again, 14 meters out and easy.
He's definitely finishing that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Could it have been that pause and change of settings that have gotten Caden in this situation?
I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what the settings were for who, because it seemed that they were doing fine in that prior to it. So whoever changed their settings, it either worked to their benefit or detriment, right?
Yeah.
At this point.
And there we have Liverpool trying to make something happen, but Amgelo just resolute in defense, and it's him with Brahim Diaz down that left wing, cuts it back into Rodrigo. Rodrigo with a bit of skill passing to thin air, and it's Van Dijk now on the ball, lob over to Soboslai, and one back again by Madrid.
Liverpool still with the ball, and there we go. That midfield point, like we were saying.
100%.
Getting past that area is your goal.
That should be the first goal of the game. 100%. And a great shot, but good save there by Alisson. And it is now Liverpool trying to break out. Amgelo, doing very well in keeping Orion at bay in this game. I think he realized that he's capable of scoring, and if you do not mark his middle players, he's going to cause damage, because that's how he conceded in the first two games. He realized that through Soboslai from the center position all the way out wide. And again, like speaking about being wide, it's Diaz, Liverpool number 7, Orion.
And a deflection off, not sure who it was, but it led to Amkelo's favor once again.
And there we go.
And there we go, Vinny Jr. back with it, and it does seem like Aryan is trying to fight for his life here, trying to keep Amkelo out of this area, but it's not seeming to be in his favor. Like, he needs to start playing a game plan, quick passes. Where's those tactics we were seeing in game 1, where he actually what is that? Okay, no. Where he actually converts those quick passes into something, genuine offense. 100%.
And it is a half-time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Amgelo doing what Amgelo does, leading Orion 2-0 at halftime. But we saw what happened in the very first game, is that Orion came back second half to score 2 goals, which means it's possible for him to score 2 more goals in this game. But again, you're playing against a phenomenal player, so you've got to keep your concentration on a very, very high, and just try play your game. And again, it's Salah in the second half just getting stone cold stopped there by Amkelo, and it's Madrid on the offense, and here they are, and he's just having too much fun.
You can tell he's comfortable. He's been down this road 100 times already. He knows exactly what he's doing now. He's in Aryan's head to some degree at this point. He's having a good time. But and here we go. We have Aryan.
Will he finish? And like we say, he's so good at defending. He's just as good at defending as he is in attack.
Indeed, he is. But here we are, this halfway mark once again, right?
Yeah, where all the play gets broken down.
Yeah.
And look, at the end of the day, you're playing against someone like Orion. You do play like what Amkelo's doing now.
Yeah.
If I was playing against someone as good as him as well, I would have literally gone in to score 2 goals and just make sure that he's the one that has to fight back.
Yes. And I played against Aryan. I haven't played against Amkelo, so I've seen his strengths, and Amkelo is denying him his strengths at these opportunities. So he has to find crafty ways to get his game plan on track.
Yeah, and that's the thing again. It's just how will you get your final pass? I think that's Orion's biggest issue right now, is that it feels like there's extra Madrid players. It feels very, very. It looks like he's in a claustrophobic situation. He's just like kept in that little box, and he's like, "Don't move, you here," you know. And here we are. Let's see what he can do here. There's that ball for Salah, cut in, but always there, resolute. Amkelo just doing the most.
Indeed. And we've seen Aryan put Amkelo in those positions as well, but that's where he resorts to his trickery, right? And it stumps him at the end of the day. So,
and there, Liverpool again winning the ball, trying their best to get at least on the score sheets. I don't see him qualifying for the finals with the aggregate score coming into play as well. But just to get that one goal, but again straight into the keeper, you know, just that consolation goal. To say, look, you know, I play. And I'm coming back for you.
I'm coming back. I'm coming
back for you. 100% coming back for you next year. And it's Real Madrid on the ball again. Amkelo with Vinny Jr. Oh, trickery and a shot. Wow, Amkelo is absolutely phenomenal. I would not want to play him, I'll tell you that right now.
I think he is the most feared player to go up against right now, and he is showing why it is the case.
He is on attack on a constant basis.
On a constant. It's not a case of let me defend and then convert. It's no, I'm a defend and attack at the same time. It's not one or the other, it's both.
It's both, 100% true. And then again, interception by Real Madrid. And it is Amkelo again on the attack, but well stopped there by Szoboszlai, McAllister, Salah.
And stolen from Salah. And
Vinny's now on the move. Rodrigo. Oh, there's that ball to Valverde.
And takes a shot, deflection.
Unlucky.
And he's going to let that ride out for the corner.
Saved by Alisson. Is it going to be a short corner training ground move? There we go. Oh, unlucky. The idea was there. The idea was a bit cheeky, but it was there. And then it's Liverpool again, just struggling to get out of their own half. Amkelo just doing his own thing here in the Liverpool house, saying, this is my house. I stay here. And funny enough, Enzo's not here on the day where Liverpool get a hiding. I would have loved to have a little bit of banter thrown in his direction. But here's Aryan on the run, but stopped again. Resolute defending by Amkelo. This is just a show, like a masterclass.
Indeed. Honestly, I've seen play like this at like a professional level, you know, and it shows in Amkelo. Like he takes this very seriously when
he's a brilliant player.
Yeah.
Brilliant player. And I do see him doing very well in the esports world if he obviously chooses to pursue the career. And it's him again on the attack, but straight into Robertson. And Valverde trying to get it from Diaz.
And there we go. We have a breakthrough from Aryan. Can he convert this? Can he change this into something? He seems to have all the players, but a missed pass over there has let him down. Definitely
let him down there. And as you can see, Amkelo just in control of the game to a very, very high degree right now, because if you're looking at the time, he's held this 2-0 lead for a long time now. And we are 83 in-game minutes, and you just kind of know that Aryan is looking for this goal. This goal.
Is what he's been looking for.
There it is. Finally a goal. Chip over the keeper. Finally breaks Amkelo. Great play there by Aryan, but he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Indeed. I think now it's just him fighting for his dignity and focusing on the next game, which will be him in the third place playoff. The way it stands right now against Caden, if Caden does not come back against Letwizi. But great chip there by Aryan. And as you can see there, the one eye hand over the eye celebration. I stopped trying to say these celebrations by name because these kids were like, "Uncle, you are not the one. You are not the one. You are not the one." And there's a bit of tactical changes there. Very rare to see it at this time of the game, but I think look, tactics are tactics, and the guys are gonna want to test some things as well in situations like this, because he's got 5 more in-game minutes, which is about less than a minute.
Yeah, so probably trying to get it off all of his exhausted players and get some fresh players out there, maybe those that can make these final pushes and these final runs.
Unlucky.
That was
Unlucky.
an amazing shot, and the keeper once again not happy. We've been seeing him complaining to everyone.
Very true. He has had to complain. And it is Amgelo with the corner. And is he going to convert? I think Amgelo is an all-round good player. That's what makes it so hard for guys, is that he can defend, he can create play, he can finish, he can header, he can cross, he can take free kicks, you know what I mean? And those things, I think, combined with the passion and, like you say, taking it seriously, give him a little bit more of an edge.
Yeah, no, it's a ability to have an eye for the game, right? It's not just it's constantly asking yourself your question: what would you have done? What would you have done?
Yeah.
You know, and not only that, why would you do it? What would it change? You know, and we've been seeing him take these different approaches on every offense and every tactic that he's trying to see what works against Aryan, what doesn't. And here we go, he's stolen possession, and that's the game.
And that is game. Amgelo through to the finals. Not much of a surprise there, and unlucky for Orion. He's going into the 3rd and 4th place playoffs after this next semi-final game. Amgelo, again, just total dominance, showing us that he is really the guy. He is the guy to beat in this tournament, and it is now Letwizi
This is
versus
Caden.
Caden
will be home, I believe, in this one.
Caden will be home, and Amgelo will be away.
Letwizi.
I'm still stuck with the gentlemen, and my volume was down. Thank you, sound guy. Thank you, sound guy. So you've been talking to yourself the whole time?
Apparently so.
Sorry, guys. It is the team here. Having a little bit of a laugh with regards to the sound. But we're back at it. It is Letwizi versus Caden, and this is the last semi-final clash. And we are not... it doesn't look like the guys are even shook at the moment. They look like they're very comfortable with everything. They're ready to go.
Not many of them anymore on the practice station, so, you know, they're feeling it now. They're in their comfort area. They are ready for these final 2 rounds to go ahead.
100% true. 100% true. And we can see again, it's the clash of Real Madrid and Liverpool. Letizwe versus Caden. And Letizwe again, obviously picking Liverpool. That's his team. And you've got Caden there picking Real Madrid. Can Caden come back here? It was a tough first game for him, but it looks like he's going to be able to redeem himself right now. If he does, obviously become clinical and finish, you know. But he's looking absolutely phenomenal at this point in time with regards to him taking on such a great player as Letwizi. I think now it's just him trying to win this game, and there's that defending.
Yeah, and there we go. He's kind of through, and a misstep, and that has led to Letwizi with the ball and have a counter-offensive going. Letwizi in the middle half, playing around, getting comfortable, and just balancing Caden out, just to see where he can find any openings. He has found the opening, and now on the counter-offensive, and takes the shot and a deflection. But
Oof, that was a close one there.
it seems to be a corner kick, and can Letwizi convert this? No, he cannot. Caden with the ball and still trying to find the clearance, still trying to find a way out the box, and there we go. He is out and trying to look to see whether he can capitalize on this manner, pushing an offense. Quick passes and still in his possession. A bit of an upset by Latuzi, but it seems that Caden is going on to try and secure this goal. Can Latuzi stop him in this onslaught?
Yeah, it looks like Caden's really breaking through the defenses there, really pushing his way. Latuzi kind of ganging up on his players there, trying to defend, really difficulty.
And it's a corner. Can Caden convert? We've seen him do it before, and no. Latuzi managing to obtain the ball, but Caden with a steal back. Let's see what happens. And takes the shot and a deflection off the keeper. It still seems to be in Caden's favor. Oh, was that offside?
Yeah, it looks like it was offsides there. But yeah, we see Latuzi. He's trying to work the ball up now, passing one to the next. Oh, but just getting intercepted, getting rebounded there.
And Caden, Latuzi on the offense now. Caden looking to find his opportunity to intercept. Latuzi very comfortable, very in the box. Oh, almost an own goal. Eh? That was intense, but Caden managed to pull it back, and he's on the counter.
And here we go, Valverde there with the ball.
Who is this? We have Bellingham to Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. almost an opening, but Latuzi with the steal back. And Salah with the ball now. Crosses it across to Robertson, but Vasquez is there to intercept.
And again, look, one of those games, 20 minutes in-game minutes in, Liverpool and Madrid 0-0. But I still do believe that Caden has got a lot to prove in this game, whether he qualifies into the next round or he doesn't. But I do believe he's got a lot to prove, because he has been one of those players that I feel like have been very, very quiet with regards to people talking about them, especially here in the commentary desk as well. So I want to see Caden actually come out of this unscathed, but again, you go up against a lion. You know, you're gonna come out with a couple of bruises, and you're gonna be a little bit battered. And there's Latuzi again on the attack, and we was hoping for offside, but it wasn't. And a great tackling there by Caden.
We've seen this dance done before, and Caden with the steal and trying to make a counter offense. We're having great midfield battles of back and forth here, but still, once again, this is going to come down to who puts down the first goal, right?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And again, there's Madrid intercepting, Militao carrying for a long distance. Seeing a defender carry this much is very rare. And there's Mendy. Defenders, the defenders were combining there. Orion trying to get that first goal, but now he's going to have to defend because Mohamed Salah has got unbelievable pace. There we go. We see it again. And Latuzi, what can he do here? Will he cut back? What's he going to do? Oh, there's the shot.
And a
great
deflection.
Save. Great save there. Soboslai with the corner. I find it very hard to pronounce some of these European
some
terms.
of them are a bit intense in my side as well.
Yeah, for sure. And there we go, Van Dijk trying a shot, but now it looks like it's going to be Madrid turning defense into attack.
Caden has an open field to run.
Caden has got a lot of space to work with, but there's still much to do.
And
what's he going to do?
Calling it out, and
what a finish.
Caden.
For the very first time, Latuzi having to go down one goal to anyone in the tournament. And could this be the comeback for Caden? Because, look, the first game was a 2-0.
Indeed.
So if Caden wins this 3-2, he qualifies.
Yeah, Latuzi now
Look at that finish.
on the paces, you know.
I think with Latuzi, what he has to do is just make sure that the aggregate score remains the same. But doing very, very well there is Caden. You can see the smile on the boy's face there. He's having a great time, and he's playing obviously one of the best players, so he must be having a great time leading him in the second leg. But there we go, Latuzi. You can what a tackle!
What a tackle!
What a tackle!
But it's an opportunity for Latuzi. This is a potential goal.
This is within range for Latuzi. We've seen him finish some phenomenal free kicks, and there we go, off the defender, and now he's gonna definitely have to try convert from this corner. What will he do? Swung in. Oh, But great defending there by Madrid, missed by the Liverpool player. And there's that counter again, but stopped in his tracks. Trent, Salah. Back to Trent.
Oh,
Tries to cut back in, but Rudiger's always there. Brick wall. Oh, Salah. Liverpool are just trying to finish, and there it is.
Puts it in
from a distance.
from such a distance out. That
Wow.
is insane.
That is what we call top bins, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we call top bins. Top corner, look at this finish. Look at this finish. Top bins keepers got no chance. No chance whatsoever. Great finish by Letizwe, bringing himself back into the game. And let's see what happens now, because the game is now on his head.
Now it's on its head. Caden has a little bit more work to do if he wishes to qualify through this.
And what happens when Letizwe wants to play that 1-2 is that you end up having to kind of stand and watch him do his thing, and then that standing causes that that curler, that top corner. He's done it numerous times in this tournament as well. We saw it against Mihlali as well. He had about 4 or 5 of those, you know. So
Interception.
it's so hard to defend against them.
Indeed, it's like we said earlier. You gotta keep him on his toes. You gotta keep him guessing. You know, you can't. You gotta
Take
play
the game to him.
Yeah.
And there's Orion, and that's a penalty for sure.
That has
That
to be
is
a penalty.
a penalty for sure. Is it a card?
Is it a card though? No card.
No card. It's just a
Okay,
penalty.
Just a penalty.
Oh,
and
top roof of the net. Not getting to that.
Yes, and Arion's back in it. Right?
Arion is leading 2-1. Could this be Letizwe's very first loss
of the entire
tournament? Yeah.
All the way through to the semi-finals to take the first loss.
But he's still in qualifying
qualifying
position at the
yes,
moment.
At
Yeah.
the moment, yes.
And there we go, half time,
half.
ladies and gentlemen.
That was an intense first half. While the players start their team management out, we had a few solid goals from both players, followed up by a penalty by Caden. And it seems like we're just waiting for the players to get ready and hit resume match.
Looks like the players are also complaining about a little bit of strict stick drift on the white controller. But it looks like our technical team will go and check it out for him. We don't want any other players saying they were unfairly beaten. So it's not right. But it looks like the guys in the technical side will try and sort it out. I don't think the strict stick drift is that bad, though. Personally, I don't think it's that bad. But obviously, looking at the way things are going right now, it looks like the technical team will come in and try and sort that out for the boys.
Yeah, it seems to be a changing in analogs. Make sure that their controllers are in working condition.
I hope this is not an excuse from Letizwe's side. Because look, he's had a great tournament, and look, it's been 2 legs. You've got to use, even if the stick drift is there, you've had an opportunity to use the OK controller, and you've had an opportunity to use the not so OK controller. So for me, I wouldn't necessarily complain about stick drift at this point in time. I think it's just trying to make sure that you're playing your game.
Yes.
Your game is the most important game. And it looks like the boys will be back. Oh, no, it's not. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like even with our camera, there's a bit of technical difficulties. Look, guys, it happens. At the end of the day, we are a young production. It happens. Very bouncy wall as well. The hall is very bouncy with the floor, so we're bound to see that happen. But looks like the guys are going to be back very soon. The controller situation is being sorted out. But now, look, we go into the final games now. And with whoever wins this tournament obviously automatically goes into the next one next year and is ranked first. What does that do for the kids' confidence, knowing that you are the best in the school?
You know, it's a big confidence booster, surely. Like, I
100%.
am the best in this entire school, and nobody can dispute it. It's been
It's been proven, yeah.
It's been proven, you know, and it's been recorded. You
Yeah.
can't say otherwise.
Yeah.
It would be great, obviously, but the qualifying, the immediate qualification doesn't mean you get to slack off, though, right?
100%.
Because slacking off, you're giving all these guys an opportunity to come for your title.
Exactly. Exactly. Very, very, very true. And here we go again. Real Madrid on the ball, still looking as good as they were earlier. We will hear more about the stick drift if it's there. But it looks like Letizwe is okay. And it's him on the attack again.
And he seems to be through. Can he convert
Short
this?
passes. Will he finish?
Seems to be
what
able
a
to.
finish. Walks it into the goal. Letizwe back at it. There was definitely stick drift now. He said in his interview that he is him. He said, I am him. At first I didn't understand because I'm a little bit too old for the lingo. But I get it now. I definitely get it. It is 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. Caden versus Letizwe, AHS FC Pro League. And it is the final semi-final game. And it is a very good one. We are at 2-2, goals left, right, and center, and great play. It is Letizwe on the ball right now, getting tackled by Caden, who is using Real Madrid.
Okay, Caden finding his rhythm again, getting the quick passes going, finding opening angles, but stolen by Letizwe, and on his same agenda, just trying to find his rhythm, you know, play it around in the midfield, see where he can create his openings, create his spaces. And there we go. He's inching his way ever so closer, slowly but surely, and takes the shot, and it's a goal.
Great finish by Letizwe, showing his dominance, coming back from 2-1 down to be leading 3-2. It just shows you that whatever goes on now, going forward, we are going to have a great final if he doesn't make it, if he makes it through here, because just the ability to be able to come back and not allow it to be a pressure situation for yourself. And you can see now he's comfortable back in his game, but getting tackled there. But I think just that ability to also be able to come back and not let the pressure get to you, and you know, it just tells me that he's a quality player.
Indeed. I mean, there we go, Caden on the offense, but stopped. Looks like he's going to be able to pick up that free kick.
Can he convert from here?
Ooh, he is a bit of ways out. But we've seen Letizwe do it, right? From this
100%.
distance as well. So it's not impossible. But it is a bit far. 34 meters is a bit intense. So let's see how Caden plays this one out. Looking for his opening mans, it seems, and takes a cross in.
Van Dijk is there, and there's a shot, but it's a deflection and out.
And, Caden tries, but seems to not have the height on some of these Liverpool players.
100% Spanish team versus English team. That's something you're always looking at, is that the English teams will always have bigger players. Just generally is how it is. So in a game like this, information like that is so important.
Indeed.
Knowing, okay, you know what, I'm picking Barcelona, very short side, can't play against Liverpool, you know, that type of thing. And again, great defense there by Caden.
But he got a conversion, yeah. Can he take this all the way, though? Stopped by Letizwe, but it's still in his possession. He crosses it, and it's still in his possession. A misstep pass, and into Letizwe's hands.
And again, it looks like it's going to be a ball over for Letizwe. And what can he do? It gets tackled, and it is passed into the midfield where he can't really get through now, Arian. But I mean, Caden having the same problem as Arian in that first game where he felt looked like he was getting suffocated in the middle of the park. And I think with people like Letizwe, once they get comfortable in their own game, it becomes a very, very different for the opponent. He starts playing, completing more passes. He starts doing more tricks, and you know, it becomes a little bit more confusing. So that's why I do believe that Caden took his foot off the gas a little bit, because he was going at him. He was definitely going at him, but again, you don't take away anything from someone like Latwezi, who's done phenomenal in this tournament. But
that was close.
great save there by Courtois. 77 in-game minutes, and it is 3-2 to Latwezi. Very tight game. Both players looking for the win. And there's that cross.
And
bicycle kick. Is that a goal that has... Oh, it's a goal. He wasn't offside. Oh, and he has a cup of tea. Wow. Look at this.
This is what you said, right? You're letting him get too comfortable.
Too comfortable. He starts doing things like this. He gets into his game. Yeah. Amazing. Great stuff there. I thought Croxy was the only one in the tournament that could do bicycle kicks, but
clearly.
Clearly not.
Clearly not.
And now Caden goes down 4-2. He's had a really great game, but I do believe he is now playing for his dignity. He definitely is playing for his dignity now. He's got to make sure that he reduces the scoreline and make sure it stays here. Because anything worse than this, then it starts looking like it's Mr. Zama versus Letizwe. You know? No disrespect to Coach Zama there. You know, he had a phenomenal tournament.
He did have a good run.
He had a really good run to come all the way to the quarters. You know, there's that break.
There we go. There's a break.
There's that third one. He's right back in it. Caden is just not one to push over. Because to do that, you know, he was telling me that he is one of those players that want to finish very high, because if he does lose this game, or aggregate-wise he has mathematically lost it, he will be playing someone as well who's also fighting for dignity. So that third place is also very important.
Indeed. It's good to see the fire still underneath him, right? He's still trying to take this. If he does, you know, more power to him.
100% true. 100% true.
It's to prove to Latwezi at the end of the day, like, hey, man, next year, better watch out.
Oh, better watch out. It's the first time I played you this year. No, very true. And it's gobbled up there by Courtois.
Long throw out, and
there we go. Liverpool winning it back in the middle of the park, out wide. And they're just playing it now, trying to keep possession, trying to manage the game. And Bellingham there trying to get that lob over, but just didn't work.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes to have extra time added. Latwezi just playing it comfortably with the ball. But Caden still pushing his offense. Whoa.
Ref brought it back. And Liverpool are off again.
And this will probably be the final push once this is done. And
very close.
And
it is a game. It is Latwezi who wins, going through to the final. And lucky for Caden there. Another guy who had a really great tournament. He is going to be playing the 3rd and 4th place playoffs. Wow.
Honestly,
phenomenal.
Phenomenal match. This is one to go down. All right. It seems that we have our 2 finalists, ladies and gentlemen. For the most part, it is going to be Latwezi versus Samkelo in the final. But before that, we have our matchup for the 3rd place position with Caden versus Aryan to determine who would be 3rd best at Amanzimtoti High School, followed by our finalists. It's bound to be a good match. We've seen good things come out of both of these players, with Aryan taking down a teacher, Caden putting up a decent, solid fight against Latwezi, showing that he's more than capable with his performances. So it is going to be a great one. It is just going to be down to which teams do they pick at the end of the day. We've seen Liverpool be a happy comfort for Aryan and Real Madrid for Caden. Will it be the same? It seems to be the case.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is Liverpool Madrid again. I haven't seen Man City today. It is the 3rd and 4th place playoff. It is Aryan versus Caden. Look, both the boys have done very well. I think no matter what the result is for them in this situation, the boys will just they've done very well. I think they'll compete for a better position next year. But the 2 players that we get to see as well were in the top 4, so we are in for a very good game.
Indeed. like I said earlier, these two have been shown to put a great effort with their matches, right? Both of them going up against the best players of this tournament, and now being faced with each other to determine the best in top three. You know, and that is an edge over the other at the end of the day.
Yes, very true. Very, very true. And we know that Caden is using Real Madrid and Arion will be using Liverpool. Look, these guys both seem like they were one of the guys, both of them were guys that were in the talks for topping the tournament or being in the final, you know, but they played, look, they've lived up to expectation.
Indeed.
But now, as someone that's competed in the tournament, if you're playing at this stage of the tournament, the third place and fourth place playoffs, what is that? What does that do for you as a player? You know, because yes, it may not be first or second, but I think confidence-wise, it works.
Confidence-wise, it's great. And it's also at the end of the day, I say this with all the sports. It's great to know what position you're in because you know there are going to be people ahead of you, and if you're in fourth place, you know that there's three people better than you. So you gotta watch out for those three, see what you can do to overcome them if the challenge arises. And being in third position knows that at least there's two more people to overcome as opposed to fourth. But we have our first goal of the tournament.
Very first match, goal, and that is Caden with a smile on his face. Look at him right there. He's having a great time. And look, I'm not going to lie to you. The boys are now going to show us what they... You know, it's just the third place playoff, and... you can be a little bit more comfortable. Experiment a little bit, but that was unlucky there for Liverpool because I feel like Orion was in front of Bellingham, but again, we are virtually gaming, you know, so things happen. Yes. But it's a goal there by Caden, and we are back. Liverpool kicking off. And here we go. Orion dribbling again. Very good at dribbling through the Madrid defense. We've seen it before, but getting stopped in his tracks there.
And then once that stop happens, you're letting Caden operate.
You're letting, exactly.
You're letting him operate. And
I feel like if I had to play any one of these boys, I would get a hiding at every single corner.
Oh, yes. Oh.
You know, and you've had the opportunity of playing them, you know. What's the standard of play like as someone who's actually got it? And you were playing in the group stages as well, so you know the guys have a little bit more strategy. But like, what's the standard of play like?
The standard is, I'd say for the most part, with most players, like with the exception of like Amkelo and Latuizwi, that you can see there is constant practice every day or every second day. They're playing this game to some degree,
and players will get better.
Yeah, and they get better. Whereas you get guys like me that come in and we like didn't touch it for like 3 years, you know, and we just try our luck and have a good time. And you can see that the kids have to be actively engaged to actually be performing all of these feats. Because I'll be honest, I didn't know half of these controls for like what's the control to chip the ball, you know, like I forgot that I knew about 3 years ago. But some of these mechanics changed, right? So small things like that, they do come into play, and we've seen that with players like Latuizwi doing those stunt goals, and we've seen it with Amkelo and the tricks, right? Yeah. But then again, you get players like Caden, who is very calculated in all of his passes and decisions that he's making, and he's accurate. It's not a case of, oh, that was a mispass. It's like, no, I intended for it to go there. Yes. You know, and that does come down to practice, and there we go.
There's that goal drawing the game.
Equalizer.
It's 1-1, and it's the third place playoff, Caden versus Orion, and Orion comes back. You can see that, but both boys are enjoying it. Smile on both faces. Great stuff. And then look, just the play to that game as well, looking very, very good. Down that wing. Gotta hit it hard as well. You know, that's another thing. As much as you look, there's not much bend in that, but he hit it.
He hit it.
And that's the job of a striker, you know. It's a job of a striker. And Jurgen Klopp, they're looking as happy as Ariane. And these guys have the game going again, and it is half-time. No, it's not. I thought it was half-time. What happened there?
Taking his paces, I don't know.
I don't know what happened there. And it is Liverpool back on the attack. And Orion trying to get back onto the score sheet again very early after scoring. Caden there breaking the play in the middle of the park.
And there we go, Caden on the counter offense, and no, Arian on the counter offense, and tried something, but the keeper is there to intercept it.
Look, if you're doing something against Courtois, you need to be very sure.
Yeah.
He's the keeper for Real Madrid, which tells you he's one of the best in the world, you know, which means his rankings in the game are going to be very high, you know. I still remember earlier in the tournament, a lot of guys were taking outrageous free kicks, you know, and I think they started realizing that, you know, you've got to kind of know the game as well in order to play. But it is Liverpool again on the attack with Nunez, but stopped in his tracks by Militao. Back to Modric, midfield, Maestro, not doing Maestro things there. Yeah. And it is still a Real Madrid on the ball with Vinny Jr. now being very dangerous this whole tournament.
And coming in.
Again, Courtois coming out, making himself big. Liverpool get the ball back.
And he keeps it in.
He keeps it in, but passes it to the opponent. Unlucky. And there we go.
Pass and stolen. And
Carvajal down the wing, looking good. Will he swing it in? Oh, that stop. Look, Orion's in his game as well, like defensively in this round. He looks to be playing a lot more quicker.
Yeah.
For some reason, it seems like he's passing a lot more quicker.
And we've seen this from him in that first half against Latuzu,
Yes.
right? In that first game, like
Unlucky.
The shot, just wide.
Unlucky,
Just
Caden.
wide.
Just wide. Yes, we definitely saw that in the first game with Letizwe, is that he can do those quick passes. He can get the ball up to his forwards, you know. And it is Ellison passing it out from the back, and they're playing it out with Robertson. Look, and the amount of goals is something I want to give a big round of applause to. You know, if you're looking just with Letizwe and Amkelo alone, you're looking at plus 60 goals.
And that's impressive.
It's very, very impressive. 2 players and then adding up all the rest. Can't wait to see the stats on the Instagram.
I would love to see those stats. How many goals scored across every player throughout this tournament? That would be a fun stat.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing the stats. And if you want to see those, they'll be on the AHS FC Pro League. And there's another goal by Orion. He's saying that third place is mine. It is mine. But playing a very unorthodox player there. Caden, who can always surprise us. But let's not take anything away from this finish. Look at that. Absolutely phenomenal. There's a lot to do there. I feel like a lot of players miss chances when it's one-on-one because they feel they get a little bit too comfortable. You know. But there we go. As it stands, the third-ranked player in Amanzimtoti High would be Orion, and he is now leading 2-1, and he's leading Caden. And it's Real Madrid playing the passes now and trying to chase the game.
And there we go. We have Aryan making an effort. Stops it short. Passes back. Finds a man.
Will he finish?
Take it? He takes the shot. I could not tell. Was that a deflection? No. Okay.
And here we go. Real Madrid is having to fight now for that third place. The defending is unbelievable today by Orion. Well, in this particular game, he's looking absolutely phenomenal. And it is a throw in for Liverpool.
And there we go. Arian on the offense. Passes this should be comfortably and puts it in behind the net.
Did he just finish that?
Yeah.
That way, sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Goalie out the box. Can do whatever you want at that point.
And it's 3-1 right now. What else do you do? What else do you do as Caden? I think with Caden, he should just be having fun.
Yeah.
That's what he should be doing. He should just be having fun, smiling, and finishing those chances when he gets a chance to finish them. And Madrid kick off for the third time in this fixture, if not the second time. The third time, actually. Third time this fixture. Madrid not doing, like, for some reason, Madrid today haven't been the Madrid I know. They haven't been the Madrid I know. And that's them on the attack again, but blocked very well by Van Dijk, one of the best defenders in the game, if not the best. Liverpool have got such a great squad, you know.
Yeah.
I understand why the boys have all been picking your Liverpools, your Real Madrids. It's just the teams and the players are of such quality. Of such quality. And ladies and gentlemen, there we see it is a halftime. It is Jude Bellingham on your screen, and it is 3-1 to Orion. Orion leading Caden. Sitting in third place is Orion right now.
Right now.
Right now, as
yes.
it stands, he sits on top. And look,
You can even see by the stats, most of these players are in the green bars. It's been a very chilled game overall, right?
Yes.
From the previous games, we've been looking all these swapping and changes. Most of these guys are in yellow, right? They're halfway burnt out. So, but yeah,
they're having a good
they're having a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And ladies and gentlemen, we hope you guys are having a good time wherever you are watching this stream from. It is game week 4, Amanzimtoti High AHS FC Pro League, and it is Ariane again on the attack with those little shimmies.
Inching his way ever so closely with one player, but unfortunately gets stopped. And this is a chance for a counter-attack, right? You've spent all this time leading all your players in, and now there's nobody at the back lines.
And this is the thing about football. Oh, and it opens up. Is he gonna finish? Is he gonna? Oh,
takes the shot, but
what
it's still in
a
his
save
possession.
by Ellison! I would have shot.
Interception.
I would have shot with Modric there. I would have shot with Modric. He had a great angle for a finesse shot there. But again, Liverpool now on the attack. And what will Nunez do? Is he going to cut back? Is he going to shoot? And he cuts back. Is it an on goal? But look, that's exactly what you're looking to do. If you're coming down the byline, you want to swing it in, and whoever puts it in, as long as it's circle.
As long as it's in, right? As long as it's
As
in.
long as it's in. And
You put it, I put it, my goal at the end of the day, right?
100%. And if we'll see here if it's an on goal or not. It looks like an on goal by Rudiger. Unlucky there. Unlucky for Rudiger there. And Caden goes a 4-1 down. Very surprising. Would have thought it would have been a tad bit tighter as this fixture. But I think Orion's a little bit upset at himself for how he played in the semi-finals, because I do think he didn't play as the Orion we know.
Yeah.
You know, as much as he was playing someone as good as Amkelo, but I think he had looking on paper, he had a great chance.
Yeah, he had a great chance. I mean, it's his game plan. It's naturally like manifesting itself. Yeah, right.
100%. And it's him again.
Yeah.
No, it's Caden saving there. Caden taking a shot and getting saved by Ellison. Ellison's been amazing. Been amazing. But yeah, you were saying his game. Yeah.
Yeah, his game plan's like been naturally manifesting here, right? Opposed to when versing Amkelo, right, where you just got to be at 100 all the time. You know, there's no opportunities to just breathe and walk with that ball. You can't. So we've been seeing him have fun here, opposed to our earlier matches. We'd say.
Exactly. Very, very, very true. And look, the guys have really played some great FC24, even with the breaks in between the holiday breaks and the exams, you know. So they've really been good sports. I think they'll be definitely keen for it next year.
Indeed.
100%. We're definitely going to be coming back to you guys from Amanzimtoti High next year, bigger and better. And again, Madrid on the ball, but Liverpool just resolute in defense, just doing as they please. And again, Mendy just twisting and turning, trying to get out of that tough situation, being marked by two, and passing it straight to Van Dijk is Caden. I don't know what that situation was about. And here we go. It is Darwin Nunez.
Yes, and you're not catching him.
You're not catching him, but will he finish? Oh! Keeper's out.
But
What's
Nunez
gonna happen?
still with this ball.
Lucky.
Stolen.
And it was stolen, and it is now Madrid trying to get that counter going. And there we go. Valverde breaks through. And sloppy
empty
pass.
Yeah, empty pass.
Just not looking good, not completing the pass there. Is Orion on his offense, and it's him again on the offense. But again, that sloppy pass, just getting out of that middle part of the field is seeming to become a bit difficult for him as the game goes on.
Yeah.
And Orion's getting a lot more confident.
Indeed.
A whole lot more confident.
Like we say, natural manifestation of his plan, right? It's just coming back to him almost, as if it's not like riding a bike.
Yeah.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah,
It's like, oh
yeah.
yes, I remember.
I remember this muscle memory,
I
basically.
remember how
Yeah.
to do this.
Oh no, it's looking very, very, very tricky for Caden. But again, it is a game where you are much more relaxed. You're playing for your dignity, and I think, look, finishing top 4 is absolutely phenomenal. For
It
him.
is phenomenal. Yes.
Absolutely phenomenal. And Madrid.
Interception, and we have
And here we
Aryan with the ball. All right. Pushing an offense, gets through. Can he find an opening to make this 5-1? Moving around the box. Oh.
Very, very, very close for
Very
Darwin
close.
Nunes. Very, very close. Looking good is Orion, just confident, taking shots from any angle. It feels like one of those what-if situations. What if I had done this against Amkelo and try and buy a ticket to win the raffle? And it's Caden now on the offense, looking exceptional.
There we go. This
Is
the
he
play
gonna
we
finish?
expect.
Ooh.
Oh.
It just took a little bit too long there, and giving Liverpool that time to reset. There's that ball over the top. Doesn't generally work.
And intercepted, and it's still his. Oh,
Broken
stolen.
up in the middle of the park. McAllister, what's he going to do again? He steals it back. Modric to Vinicius Jr.
Oh, back pass into him.
And it looks like the hole is filling up. We're about to... the final is next, of course.
People are gathering around. It
So,
seems
yeah.
like the final is drawing quite the crowd in.
Which is going to be great to see. We haven't really... we've never had a final in esports here in Tony High, so it's going to be good to see.
Indeed. First one, people seem to be excited.
100%.
It's looking good.
And I don't think there's a comeback for Caden here.
Not
So
at all,
I think
no.
it's safe to say Orion finishes in third position. And look, let's be honest, man.
But he's going to try and put one more in. Oh.
Look, Orion.
Oh, he still has a chance.
Oh, unlucky. Look, what another problem that Caden had to face was the amazing goalkeeping from Allison today for Orion. It's just been on point.
Yeah.
It's been
no
on
mistakes. And you know, sometimes you play and you wonder, hey man, why aren't you on your game? Today he's on his game. He's like, no.
Phenomenal keeping today by him. And even at the latter stages of the game, the guys are doing some tactical changes there. Because hope is not a bad thing.
No, not a bad thing.
Hope is not a bad thing. And there's Liverpool trying to play out from the back at 87 in-game minutes. It is Caden versus Orion, and Orion leads using Liverpool 4-1. Exceptional play from these two players, but only one can win that third place
Seems like
position.
Aryan's looking for one more before the time runs out.
Unlucky. Great defending there.
Aryan says no.
Not giving you... Caden says no, not anymore.
And tries his luck, and that's going to be it.
It's going to be one
corner,
last kick of the game,
one
possibly.
Corner. Can he put it in, make it 5, or is it just going to be it? 4-1. Takes a shot.
Oh, I was not expecting that. I don't even. And that is game.
That is game.
And it is safe to say that Orion finishes in third place, Caden in fourth. Absolutely great game, great sports by the boys. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go into what you were waiting for, and that is the final. It's going to be jam-packed. We have Amkelo versus Letwizi, number 1 and number 2. Yeah, aggregate-wise, it's going to be fun.
This is going to be a great one. It's one I'm sure many have been looking forward to. These two players have not met each other at any point in the rounds. And and here they are in the finals.
Look, I'm going to tell you now, between the two of them, prior to today's games, prior to the quarterfinals, between the two of them, there were 60-plus goals. Both of them hitting the 30 mark. It looks like they're still looking for Amgelo, but let's just quickly touch on these two gentlemen. Letizwe plays a very basic but clinical game, and I look at Amkelo. He seems to spend a lot of time learning the buttons, learning the trickery, and so it's going to be a clash to watch. But I do believe it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Yes.
And if someone does walk away with it, I'll be very, very shocked if someone walks away with it 6-1 or 6-0. It's two of the best, and it's going to be Amanzimtoti High's very, very best.
I mean, if it is a game like that, that'll be quite shocking and upsetting, right? Because these are the guys that have been dishing that out.
Yeah.
And for one to dish that out onto the
That's
other,
what we're looking for.
then that would be that would say, hey, get on my level.
Yep, 100%.
Get on my level.
100%. And look, both boys haven't lost the game so far.
So far.
So it tells us they definitely deserve to be here.
Yes.
Definitely deserve to be a 100% win record. And it is going to be one leg, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
We are about to crown Amanzimtoti High's very, very best at FC24. And the bragging rights as well, for me.
Yes. I think that's it. As a kid, at the end of the day, the bragging rights.
You want it.
You just want it, and that's something you'll run with for the whole of next year. It's like,
100%.
but like last year I won, right? Like,
you can't tell me nothing.
You can't tell me nothing, though. Like,
and let's see who the boys pick. And it is Letizwe versus Amngelo, Amanzimtoti High AHS FC Pro League, and it is the final. It is number 1 and number 2, Amngelo using Real Madrid, and it is Letizwe using Liverpool.
We've seen these two matchups the whole day today.
The whole day.
And we're down for one final one.
And I think the boys have a group where they speak about these things, that, you know what, guys, have been playing and I've realized Liverpool have these strengths. Guys have been, because if you look at the beginning of the tournament, we had a lot of Manchester City, a lot of Real Madrid, a lot of Manchester City, a lot of Liverpool, a lot of
Munich.
Bayern Munich. But I think at the back end, and ladies and gentlemen, we're about to kick off with the final. And it is Letizwe versus Amngelo.
And Letizwe on possession. Let's see how he takes this approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the final. Do not get it twisted. We are about to crown the best player at FC24 and Amanzimtoti High. It's been a great journey, and it is Letizwe on the turn there, and it is him on the attack.
Taking an offense.
Letizwe,
saved, and Amngelo's possession. Gets it out of there safely, and he's on the counter attack, it seems.
Well, Letizwe coming in. Great tackle, clean. And someone means business.
The games are over. Now we are down to.
We are here for what we came here for. Yes. And great defending by Real Madrid. Amngelo, Real Madrid, and Letizwe is using Liverpool. Breakdown in the middle of the park there. Amngelo on the ball.
Amngelo on shenanigans
as usual.
Once again.
You expect that from him. He's going to try trick his way into the box. He's got a lot of skill. He's very, very good at it as well. Seems to have mastered it. But Letizwe as well, very great on the counter and the game breaks.
And
Darwin Nunez.
Not giving him room to breathe. Not giving it him at all. And
any room. Unlucky. And he wins it back. So the intensity is still there. Unlucky.
Trying to find a method in, and unfortunately, Amngelo
trying to head out.
Yeah.
That has to be offside.
That is offside.
Has to be offside. Yeah. Konate playing at the back. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the final. Letizwe is playing Amngelo, and it is the AHS FC Pro League final. And yes, it is 0-0.
It is 0-0.
It is 0-0 right now.
We expect it to be 0-0 for some time.
For some time, for sure. Very, very calculated players here. And here's the break from Amngelo. Will he be able to convert? But his own players in front of him there. And great.
Tried something, but not enough power behind that shot, unfortunately.
And I just felt like he got distracted by he ran into his own player. But it's Letizwe is very good at passing it out as well. Look, you can see he doesn't mind going back, trying to find the clear pass and completing the pass, as you can see there as well. But great interception there by Real Madrid. And there's that pass, there's that break pass.
And takes a shot.
Great save by Ellison.
Great save.
Great save by Ellison. And it is a Real Madrid corner. And Militao finishes. Amngelo scores 1-0.
Up 1 for the finals.
In the finals, Amgelo goes up 1, and he hardly ever scores a header as well. Hardly ever scores a header, and he leads 1-0. As it stands, he is the best in the Amanzimtoti
As it stands.
But Letizwe has got a lot of time on his hands right
there's
now.
There's still 80 more minutes or 70 more minutes left to be played, right? So.
And he's very much capable of scoring goals.
We've seen him, and we've seen him come back, like the last match against
100%.
Caden, right? Caden was up, he turned it around. So
and here we go.
Here
It's
we
him
go.
with Darwin Nunez.
And takes a shot.
Great a save by Thibaut Courtois.
Corner kick, short corner, trying to find his way into this box. Taking a more calculated approach. Unfortunately, rebounds off the player, and now Amkelo on the counter offense.
And unlucky, they're trying to stop him in his tracks there. But it bobbles back out, and
oh my word.
That was very close.
That was very close.
Very close. Both of these players have been the best in the tournament. Each haven't lost a game, each scoring 30-plus goals before the quarterfinal stage. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are watching the game to watch. And Amgelo, again, just
having this approach. But it is good to see Letizwe breaking through these lines, right? Amkelo has been on this midfield defense.
And
but
this is
the one game where it's getting through.
And this is what I say about Amkelo's game, is that his defending is just as good as his attack, and it's just as good as his ball retention.
Yes.
You know, so he's a very good player.
Indeed.
Very good player, but he's also playing someone very good. And there's the boys there trying to figure out things and trying to see exactly what to do. But looks like they're changing a bit of tactics there. Look, close game.
Close game.
It looks like the game will eventually get to a point of someone's got to win it. So we might actually end up going to penalties if Letizwe can pull one back.
Yeah, if he can. I mean, Amkelo, we've seen you just change some tactics around, right? Right? He took that ball out deliberately to do that. So obviously he is trying something to push a harder offense right now.
Yeah.
So let us see if Letizwe has answers to this, because he's going to need it.
He's definitely going to need it, and there's that ball over the top.
But it's going to reach Letizwe. He'll get it back, but once again, stolen at the midfield by Amkelo.
From Letizwe's side of things, I haven't seen him make this many missed passes, though. He generally completes his passes, but today I've seen, in this game particularly, I've seen a bit of sloppy passing on his end, but there he is defending, making sure the game stays at 1-0, so he has a chance.
You know, I think it's just this clash between these two titans, right? Because both of them have been shown to do quick passes, complete passes, but now when both of them are doing this, it becomes a lot more intensive, right? You make a mistake, you're giving your opponent opportunities, and you want to be denying them those opportunities. So,
and look, the guys for me have done really well in this tournament, but like you say, when it's two titans playing each other, it just feels like metal against metal.
It does. It does.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, the sparks are flying. These guys are trying to win, and there's that possession. Amgelo just dominating the game, leaving Letizwe only with 26% possession just before half time. And it is Amgelo again on the attack, but again stopped in his tracks. There's that ball wide for Letizwe.
And trying to find players, but they're nowhere to be seen, unfortunately.
It seems like there's extra white shirts there for a reason, you know, for some reason. And there's that pass. Oh, unlucky shot.
Unfortunate.
Oh, unlucky.
Unfortunate.
And it is 1-0, ladies and gentlemen, here at Amanzimtoti High, and it is Letizwe versus Amgelo. Amgelo in the lead, and there's the ball over the top.
Will he convert this?
Oh, what a finish.
What a goal.
What a finish. 2-0 just before halftime. And Amgelo has one hand on that trophy, ladies and gentlemen. He is looking like he's going to be our number one.
Yeah.
And if you just look, if this is what you talk about, being clinical.
Yes.
That was a power shot. Didn't try to do anything fancy. Made sure he finishes.
Yes.
Made sure he finishes, 100% sure. And it is Letizwe kicking off for the second time in this game. And look, looking very good. Phenomenal play by the two gentlemen. And they swapping over controllers. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh, wow, we haven't seen that. That's great
haven't seen-
sportsmanship from the guys. And let's see what happens in this half.
Amkelo with the ball, holding possession, and seems to be making his way through comfortably in this middle half. Just feeling it out, passing it out, and finds his man to try and push an offense. Latuzu is there to intercept, and great slide pass.
What will Lutsuzi do? He puts that ball over the top. You know, I think if he pulls one back, he'll be in a great position.
Indeed, he will be in an excellent position, and none better than
And
this.
he finishes,
and he does get a goal.
Oh, he finishes. And we don't get a chance to see the replay.
Unfortunately.
The
You
boys
can
are so in it.
They are intense right now. They do not want these middle breaks. They just want to be in it.
2-1 now. And Letizwe has just come back. And what is happening now? Mohamed Salah again is Letizwe on the attack, twisting and turning with Mohamed Salah.
Gets a pass. But there we go. Amkelo with the steal and is on his way.
Madrid now on the break.
Surely.
Both players haven't lost a game all the way to the finals. And this is why the game is so tight at 2-1. And we will be crowning our champion, ladies and gentlemen. It is Liverpool on the attack. Letizwe just passing it around.
And stolen by Amkelo.
And here we go again. It's Madrid on the attack, but stopped.
You know, you said none of them lost a game. Unfortunately, one has to.
100%.
One has to.
100% true. 100% true. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us, it is the AHS FC Pro League at Amanzimtoti High. It is market day, and we are the guys having fun watching this amazing final. And if you want to find us on our socials, AHS FC Pro League, and it is Letizwe trying to bounce back into the game. And
Letizwe finding an opening. He's making his way through. He takes the
Mohamed
shot,
Salah,
and he gets the goal. Oh, we have an equalizer.
Oh, what a finish.
And Vinny making the run, but with no players there, there's not much he can do.
Looks like Vinicius Jr. is injured, but looks like they're going to carry on. And it is 2-2 right now. This is a final for sure.
This is a final.
This is definitely a final for sure.
Final.
And
here we go. We have a run in once again. Oh, there we go. Amkelo with the steal, getting through.
Amkelo is still using Vinicius Jr. and he's injured.
Injured.
I don't know if he's aware of that. Or he's waiting for the ball to go out, either one of the two.
Yeah, that is true. He doesn't have a pause available to him anymore, right? He did adjust his settings, so he has to wait for this ball to either go out or Letizwe to make a change. And I don't think Letizwe is looking to make a change anytime soon, right? So let's see how it plays between this one. Here we go, the short passes, open field. Trying to find his man and fails just behind.
There's that ball over the top. Very, very dangerous from Letizwe. And what is he going to do with this opportunity? Will he be able to convert? Or are we going to extra time from this game?
Letizwe just trying to find a place to position
the organization, though, with Amkelo's defense is absolutely phenomenal.
It is crazy to see.
And here we go, Letizwe again. Just can't get out of that pool of white shirts. And here we go again. Stopped in his tracks.
But he managed to intercept, and he's still keeping it here, though, which is impressive.
Most of the game is being played in Madrid's half right now.
Right now, and we haven't seen that all tournament long,
100%.
Right? When Amkelo was up against anyone.
And there's that ball over the top again. By Letizwe. What's he going to do? Is he going to cut back? Is he going to shoot? What's going on?
Cut back, shoot.
Oh, he's blocked.
And he finishes.
And he finishes. Wow. Unbelievable. Amkelo goes 1 goal behind. And what will happen now? Look, the boys aren't even letting us see the replay, but ladies and gentlemen, it is so intense here. Look, Amkelo has been on the back foot in the second half. He's done a lot of defending as opposed to his normal gameplay, which is attacking. There's that trickery from him again. Oh, turns into the player. But he's there defending, looking good. Rodrigo, unlucky. Just that final third pass. And there we go. What's he going to do? Vinicius is there. But Konate, just a brick wall, not letting anybody go past him. And it's now Letizwe again trying to create something from this counter-attack, but well blocked by Lucas Vasquez. And it is 3-2 to Letizwe. It's a final.
It is a final.
Definitely
It
a
is
final.
definitely a final.
Definitely a final, ladies and gentlemen. And it is Letizwe still with Liverpool trying to manage the game, but great pressure there by Amgelo, but still not being able to win it. Wins it back now, middle of the park.
Oh, and we can see all these players converging on this midfield, and I haven't seen a more tight formation, right? That we got like 10 names all on each other, which is crazy to see.
Exactly.
It is crazy to see.
So hard to read as well at the
Yes.
same time. Yeah, and there we go. It's him again trying to get out of that halfway line, but he fails to do it. Now it is Amkelo on the ball, trying to get that one goal to take this game to extra time. Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky.
And there's 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute left.
Tweezy trying just to clear it out, get it out. We're waiting for our extra time. Doesn't seem to be any granted right now. So it all comes down to this. And
Is it game over?
Is that it?
Is it game? It is game,
That
ladies
is
and
game,
gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen.
Amkelo finishes second, and your champion, ladies and gentlemen, is Letizwe. Wow. Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal
Hats
play.
off to Letizwe.
And that was a shocker.
It was a shocker, yes.
I had my money on Amgelo. To be honest with you, I had my money on Amgelo. But what a great tournament from the guys, you know. And great work from the school as well, putting it together, you know. And I think just as something that was a first time do, we had a great time. And we do have our number one player now.
Yes.
The best player in the school.
We do need a post-interview with him, obviously.
100%, 100%. Both our number one and our number two. We will be asking for post-match interviews. Ladies and gentlemen, this was our very first one. We'd like to give a big thank you to everyone who participated from the players. Thank you to the amazing staff at Amanzimtoti Esports. Thank you very much, guys.
And thank you to you guys for organizing all of this as well.
We appreciate it, and we hopefully want to be back next year bigger and better. Unfortunately, the trophy handouts won't happen today. The trophy handouts will happen at your guys' prize giving, I hear.
Yes, at a prize giving, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your number one, your winner is Letizwe. He is the best at Amanzimtoti High. And from myself and Mr. Ramcharan, we will see you next year on the same channel, and it's going to be a lot better and bigger. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Peace.